All right, we are finally back. No more internet trouble, I hope. We are starting off with some Final Fantasy XIV tonight because I was like thinking of like what should we stream first since I missed a few days, and I was like, oh right, I was gonna do this. I promised some stuff in here like a couple weeks ago and then just never got around to it. But I mean, tonight's gonna be very, I don't know, not like a ton I wanted to do, but there's a couple things. I mean, we have an event, we have fishing. Fishing's like probably the thing I'm excited for. Not every day you get a new fishing raid in this game, but we have an hour and a half before that, so I have to try very hard not to miss it. That is our goal tonight, is to do fishing. But while we wait, we may as well do some of the other things that have come up here. Actually, no, before we do the event, we have some unfinished business over in Radz-at-han, because we have to go finish getting that Hildebrand weapon. Because unfortunately last time I streamed, I didn't have enough of the parts to get them, but I do have them sitting here now somewhere. I don't know where they ended up. They are here somewhere. Don't make a fool. There they are. Okay, yeah, I got my three, whatever, my rocks. We got the rocks. We gotta go take them, and we gotta get this weapon because I would hate to not have this. Even though I'm not really using it. I probably won't for until the next update, which is like a couple weeks away. But you know, it's not that far, so won't have long until another stream of this. But I figure we start with the weapon. We'll go and do the event. That should take a while. Hopefully that'll cover the hour and a half we need for fishing. At least that's my prediction. I heard this event's a little longer, and there's actually another thing that was added. There's two new quests that we'll have to do. One of them is actually not even part of the event. But we'll check all of that out today. The heat of the furnace has me all soaked up. Let me have those special rocks then. Alright, I'll give you special rocks. I've been waiting for this. I want to see what this looks like. You know, it may not be like any challenge to get these weapons this time, but I still look forward to what they look like. I mean, I like this last design. This last design's kind of neat. Very unique compared to a lot of Sage weapons, which I don't usually care for them, because they all look kind of samey and they're hard to like distinguish from far away when you're actually playing the game because they're kind of small. But these ones are kind of nice, so hopefully the next pair is good. Hey, I reckon that's enough, but there's one other thing that's been bothering me. Was Rena there at the main? Oh, right, I remember. Ah, forget about it. Let's get his lordship over here before I lose my will to forge. I'm glad he's feeling better after that drunken stupor we left him in last time. Now for the finishing touch. The Axalamanderville oil. Before we can finalize the mixture, however, you must tell us how you wish your weaponry to serve you in battle. The ratio of the coatings ingredients will greatly influence the armament's various qualities, so think carefully ere you give your answer. Oh, what? That's a thing? Okay. You choose 3 attributes to add to your newly augmented Manderville weaponry. One of those attributes will be set to a lower value than the other 2. Once you've adjusted the values to your liking, select confirm to finalize decision. You can reset them with an additional chunk, so consider carefully. Okay, well, let's see. What can we do with these? Holy shit. So by lower, it just means it's going to add less. Like if this is +3, this is like +1 or 2. It's not like a negative. I would hope it's not negative. Okay, well, as a healer, I'm thinking like piety is probably ideal. You know, you want to be a better healer. Not that I need it, considering I always get paired with warriors and they just heal themselves. But you never know. Probably a useful thing to have. I've been like trying to prioritize saving up like piety and spell speed, so I feel like those are probably good stats to go for. I mean, critical hits and determination are alright, but they're not like something you need for healing, really. not like I'm doing a ton of damage. Determination just, I think that just steadies like the random damage you do per attack, like it lowers the range, or it raises the min without raising the max, so it's more stable. You get similar numbers every time. I think if anything, going for crits, I don't know, I've always been kind of like a crit kind of guy. So why don't we go with those? I think that's probably a good build. We're actually going to try go for something here. Yeah, let's confirm the attributes. That seems appropriate for a healer's item.
Understood. Your wish is our command.
Let's see what this looks like. Ooh, it's all sparkly. Oh, not quite as cool as the last set. Oh wait, was I using something else? I might have been using the dungeon set or something. That might have been what I had. I might have to actually glamour these, to be honest. I forgot that these were kind of just these are the ones I'm complaining about. I got them mixed up.
And 'tis done. Beholding the result of undying devotion to craft and excellence. An array of majestic Manderville wings.
I think there's only one more step to go? Or two more steps? No, one more step. We get one more step in 5.5. So, but that's not till like January. Or later.
Had you not bravely confessed your grievances that evening, I dare say this degree of collaborative work would have remained unattainable. Hey, well, my memory's quite fuzzy on that score, but I'll take the victories where I could get them. As always, Avin, should you wish to enhance the other Manderville weapons in your possession, you need only say the word. My diligent retainer is at your service. Lord Godbert, though it shames me to admit the expertise necessary to manufacture the Maxala Manderville oil is beyond my limited alchemical knowledge. Don't look at me. If I could mix magic potions, I've grown me hair back long ago. I am aware it prove an insurmountable feat for you as well, which is why you've employed a master alchemist.
What, you got some guy to like synthesize your sweat?
Bloody odd taste of clothes. At least he's wearing some. Our newest addition to the House Manderville Routinier will assist with further augmentations and oversee the preparation of the oil. He will also be available to readjust your weapon's properties should you but bring him the required quantity of ancrodite. This has been a monumental step forward, my friends. One step age remains ere the Manderville weaponry's evolution can be considered complete. I knew you were leading up to that. Let me guess. We're to sit here in breathless, bleeding anticipation while you sort out what comes next. Precisely. Carrying the process is like to be a lengthy endeavor, so I do suggest you continue breathing. The final step is upon us, Abin. Pray indulge this ambition of mine one last time.
Alright, well, see you in 6 months. Manderville weapon readjustments are now available. Okay, well, I don't think I'll need those anytime soon. By the time I bother with the others, it's gonna be ages from now. They'll be cheap as fuck to get. I guess I need to equip them so we can actually see what they look like. Really? Where are they? Are they in my... Oh, did they get put in here? No? There they are. They're worse? Huh. They actually are. I don't even remember where I got these from. Are these the tombstone weapons? They must be the tombstone weapons. That's probably why. Huh. Well, I guess that solves that problem. Don't have to worry about doing anything. Their weapons are shit, Godbert. Can't believe I went through all this trouble. Oh well, maybe they'll get better by the end, but I doubt it. Alright, where are we going next? I guess we might as well go here. I think this is where the event starts. Or at least the Rising's here. I don't know about the other quests. One of them's here at least. Probably... They're usually... It's by the exchange. Usually where they have everything set up. If not there, it's probably back one. That's fine. Oh, thanks for the Peloton, my guy. Much appreciated. Oh wait, you didn't give me anything. It looked like you did. I guess I just activated my sprint at the same time. Where is it? Somewhere along here. I've had to walk past it. You know what? I think I know where it is. It's not the Sapphire, it's the Ruby one. Isn't the Ruby next to Sapphire? Yeah, where is it? It has to be on this map. Was it the other way, maybe? I've walked past it before. Must be down here. I'm sure it's in Ul'dah, because that's usually where the Rising is. I know it must be over here. Or is this the exit? No, it's the exit. What the fuck? There's like 2 places this can be. Surely I'm not gonna have to look this up. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go back here and we're gonna walk. Maybe it was on this side and I just walked past it. You know what? It wasn't the Sapphire Exchange. I bet it's the Adventurers Guild. That's probably why I went past it before, because I've had to go there. Yeah, it's right here. I'm just dumb. Okay, so there's this one. That's the event. I don't actually know where the other one is. I think it's like somewhere out in Thamaland somewhere. Like, it's in a really weird spot, but it makes sense for what it is. Oh, if it isn't a bin. It's always a pleasure, my friend. And how fortuitous that you should appear now, just when I'm in need of help again. Hear me out. You see, my brother recently wrote saying that he wished to meet me in Ul'dah during the Rising celebration. However, the appointed hour has come and gone, but I've neither seen hair nor hide no hair of him. I've checked all the likely places in the city to no avail. Ain't to worry. It isn't too much trouble. May I ask you to help me find him? Have we ever seen her brother? I feel like, at least I haven't. I don't know, maybe he was like in some older iteration of this event. Now, my brother is a youth of 16 by the name of Nagi. He recently became an adventurer. Something he has aspired to since he was little. Oh wait, that's not the guy that we helped. No, it wasn't that one. I thought it's a different person. Be an adventurer yourself. Perhaps you know of him, if not cross paths? Were we at was that the previous Rising? You know what, probably was. I just don't remember what the previous Rising was, so, you know. I'll have to go refresh my memory on that one, because what did we do for that one? Not only did you meet him, you helped him on his way, you say. What an amazing coincidence. But that being said, it doesn't necessarily mean you would know where he is now. If he isn't in the city, though, chances are he went outside on some business. To begin with, suppose we split up and make inquiries in case someone has seen him. If you could focus on this area, I shall speak with those in the quicksand. Afterwards, let us reconvene by the entrance to the tavern. Alright, hold up a sec. I need to refresh my memory on what exactly we did in the previous one. I feel like there's going to be important lore here. That's sarcasm, because there probably isn't. Where is it? Am I not going to be able to have a page for this? 22, there it is. What was the event this one? Is the wiki gonna help me here? Oh, we helped him figure out how to start being an adventurer. I think I remember that now. We gave him like the grand tour. Okay, I think I vaguely remember that one now. I remember liking that one. Greetings, adventurer. How may I assist you? Oh, Nagi.
I understand he's doing some work for the Wandering Minstrel. I dare say his client can point you in the right direction. If he could track the man down, that is. I'm afraid I don't know his whereabouts at present. Oh. Up here, maybe? Something you need? Oh, Nagi. Hi. I know this sprigly lad. I couldn't say where he is now, but last I saw him, he mentioned taking on some delivery work. He's a curious one, he is. Gets along with everyone well enough, but doesn't seem to like working in a team. But with talk of bandits prowling the road of late, I can't help but worry. Oh, bandits are nothing. If he's a real adventurer, he can solo those guys. Before I have to actually go help him with them. Something I can do for you, adventurer. If you have business with Braun, best state it quickly. This Gaz has leads to follow an instance to investigate for the Harbor Herald. See. Oh, with apologies, I haven't seen this Nagi. As a matter of fact, I've been rather busy working on my upcoming piece on the Rising. Just earlier, I was interviewing the ever-enigmatic Wandering Minstrel, who's got another unusual adventure in the offing. The Letter Forest, he calls it. If that piques your interest, I recommend you go and see the man. He's at the Gold Court, over on the steps of Thal. Here's a Nagi's carrying out some work for the Wandering Minstrel. If you talk to the man at the Gold Court, you should be able to learn more. Okay. Where's the Gold Court? Oh, it's in here. It's been a while since we've had to go in here. This is the Gold Court. Ah. I don't think I've ever been in here during an event. I don't recall ever seeing these. Oh, is this like special for this one? Well, the balloons look like they might have been here before. Ah, my dear friend, what a pleasant surprise this is. I trust you have been keeping well. Now then, how might this minstrel be of service? Nagi's sister wishes to find him. Indeed, I have entrusted him with a task and have an inkling as to where he might be. As you may have heard, on the occasion of this Rising celebration, I'm hosting an exhibit called the Letter Forest. All are invited to anonymously submit letters to this forest and express their gratitude and encouragement for another. All may peruse the letters at their leisure. Now, in order to collect missives from outside of Ul'dah, I have dispatched a chocobo carriage. Nagi is escorting said carriage. When he contacted me on Link Pearl a while ago, he said that they had emerged from the Twelveswood on their way back to Ul'dah. But given the hour, they should have already arrived. I know not what is causing the delay, but might I trouble you to look for them? I would go myself, except I'm needed here at present. Yes, he told you. Guy can't fight bandits for shit. Truly grateful. In case it helps, the carriage was meant to pass through Blackbrush Station, so perhaps you could take your search to that area. Pray that nothing has befallen them. Blackbrush, eh? Alright, where are they gonna be at? I don't see them on the map. Are they right here and I'm just dumb? There's people in cutscene here, but that's definitely not my cutscene. It's getting tracked, right? No, it's not. Maybe that's why it's not showing up. It was just getting tracked a moment ago. What? Eastern Thanalan? What? That can't be it. No, that's something else. What the fuck? Okay, fine. Where is this thing? I don't know where it is. This one. Map. Oh, I'm supposed to go tell her? Look, okay, I'm not reading... You think I'm gonna read the prompts in the quest? Guy tells me to go to Blackbrush. I'm gonna go to Blackbrush. Well, it takes me like 3 seconds. Maybe if it was harder to get there, I would have been more hesitant to just fly off and check it out first. But fine, I'll go here. And then I'm sure I'll need to go to Blackbrush, because that's how these things usually work. Now there will be some excuse for me not to go. But I couldn't imagine it. To be fair, she did say we need to meet back here. And that's me that was like trying to ditch her. There you are. Were you able to learn aught of Nagi?
Boarding a carriage for the minstrel. That is the way of it. As suggested, let's take ourselves to Blackbrush Station and try searching in the vicinity. Oh, see, now I gotta go Blackbrush. Told ya. Where are they? Well, we got the merchant, we got the chocobo. Finn, no sooner did I arrive than this man came running, out of breath. You're an adventurer! Oh, thank the 12. It's the bandits from the Quiveron Manse. They've fallen on chocobo carriage over by the clutch. The carriage only had one guard, and he was sorely outnumbered. Please, you must go help him. Has to be Nagi. With me, Abin. Don't get yourself hurt. Damn it. There's no end to them. We have you now, you stubborn little shite. Enough! Leave my brother alone, or 12 is my witness you'll receive such a thrashing as you've never known. And this fearsome adventure here, that is. Why do I look surprised? I'm scared of some bandits? I fucking beat God 10 times. And the apocalypse. These guys think they can take me? That's an ordinary man. Retreat! Oh, they're just gonna give up. See, they know who I am. I'm the motherfucking savior of the universe here. You alright, Nagi? It was smart to give up. Sister, and Abin too. Oh, then you should be the one to come to my aid. Thank you. How have you been? Clearly not well if you couldn't even take on some bandits. You remembered. Oh, I've been more than well. More than well. I'm sorry I didn't come when I said I would, sister. But rest assured I'm not too badly hurt. That's a relief. I'll take a proper look at your wounds back in the city. I say I'm quite surprised to learn you have met Abin. He helped me when I first arrived in Ul'dah. From registering as an adventurer to complete my first task, kindly showed me the ropes. Now, I suspected that you were a great adventurer, but to send your foes running without even drawing your weapon, that's just incredible. Still have a long way to go, embarrassing myself like I did. If I want Sister's approval, I need to grow stronger and be able to fight on my own. My approval? But first things first. Redmond and I have a delivery to make for the Rising. If you'll excuse us, we'll hurry back to Ul'dah. Let's head back as well. I had in mind to pay the minstrel a visit in any case. Can't remember, what class did he end up starting with? I'm guessing Thaumaturge by the looks of it. No wonder the guy got fucked. Put down his ley lines and is too stubborn to move. Typical black mage. Welcome back, my friends. Pleased am I to see that Nagi is safe and well. Rising attendants inform me that they now have all the letters. With this, we may proceed with the letter forest as planned. Thank you, Nagi. Oh, no, he became a pugilist. Wow. Okay, well, never mind. You guys ass beated. That's the only possible outcome. I'm so sorry I'm late. You see... Not for Abin, there's no telling what might have become of the letters in Vermont. In the end, I was utterly useless. But that is how it happened. As Nagi's client, allow me to thank you as well for coming to his aid. That being said, my boy, you're far from useless. Nay, you bravely defended the carriage until help arrived. There's no need to belittle yourself so. Well, Abin didn't need to rely on anyone. Oh, he drove off the bandits with nary more than a stern look. I couldn't hold a candle to him. Like him, I was able to deal with any problem without help. Otherwise, I can't claim to be an adventurer worth his salt. That would help. Tell me, Nagi, all this time, have you been working alone? Even for dangerous tasks? That's right. A worthy adventurer doesn't rely on others. If I'm to be the kind of adventure you approve of, I must be able to handle anything by myself. See. That is what you believe. I can't consent you to be an adventurer any longer. Return to our village and start over. What? But you were so happy for me when I became an adventurer. Working hard to succeed. Prove to you that I have what it takes. Now, you developed a grave misconception. Until you recognize what it is, I can't in good conscience approve of your calling. If you can't accept this, you wish to remain an adventurer, then you must win me over. It begins with pondering why you first embarked on this path. Alright, sister. I'll think on this. So you had to see that, Abin. Despite how it may have appeared, no one wants my brother to succeed more than I do. Succeed and be happy. After all, I know better than anyone on how hard he works. Unless he changes his ways, however, he's likely to die somewhere out there. Even if he manages to stay alive, he would only know how an arduous life. That's why I didn't go out of my way to be gentle with when dressing his wounds. He could just focus on what actually matters. Instead, he obsesses about gaining my approval and compares himself to others. Truth be told, no matter what Nagi wants to do, it is my intent to support him. His life, after all, and no one else's. It isn't my place to interfere. Be that as it may, he is sabotaging his own aspirations with his obsession for my approval. Can't simply stand idly by and watch. Loath though I am to impose, since my brother has found his answer, would it trouble you to keep an eye on him? Please take it as a request from me as well. Ever has adventuring been dangerous, and it is more dangerous still for one who spurns help. Like Kippy, I do not wish for Nagi to continue on his current path. As a fellow adventurer, please help him find a better way. Thank you. Now then, on a related matter, I must pay a visit to the Weavers Guild, but I will see you again anon, if you'll excuse me. Nagi set off on this way, so you may find him at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. We leave him in your capable hands, my friend. What, he go off to buy some better weapons? Is that what he thinks she wanted? He thought his gear was shit. Tell him right now, he can't afford anything decent out there. How do we get over there? Oh. Been a while since I've had to navigate the back roads of Ul'dah. Probably the last time I was back here was actually for the Reaper quest line over in that room there. Oh yeah, look at it, he actually is! Oh, it's you, Abin. What is it? That's so. I'm sorry. This is really something I should be doing alone. Still, it's nice to have someone to talk to. Like my sister bade me, I'm pondering why I chose to become an adventurer in the first place. Kippy has looked after me since I was no more than 10, after our parents passed away. She was already a reporter by then, and her work took her to various places. From her I heard tales about adventurers and came to admire them. Upon learning of the full extent of the impending calamity, she took us to a village in the mountains where our aunt lived. It's desperate times like these that people need stories of hope, she used to say. I believe she had wanted to remain in Gridania and continue her work, but she left, in order to keep me safe. I was a burden to her then. I don't want to be a burden to her again. For that I need to show her how I don't need to depend on others. That I'm a capable adventurer who can handle anything by himself. Ponder as I might, I can't understand what's wrong with that. Well, when in doubt, I suppose I should do what adventurers do and gather information. It would be good, I think, to speak with people like my sister. People who aren't adventurers, but are familiar with them. Who in Ul'dah would fit that description? A business with extensive dealings with adventurers? Would that be? Kind of curious about that response. Trying to think, remember who's all in Ulda.
I mean, the House of Splendors, the place that offers quality gear in exchange for services.
Okay, well, I didn't want to give her to him to that snake. You can't even afford the gear on here in the shops. There's no way he's gonna afford that gear.
I'd better not. Horror stories are rife with people who make the mistake of indebting themselves to the house, becoming forever indentured.
Okay, at least he's not stupid.
Instead, how about Miss Modi, the face of the Adventurers Guild? In her capacity as guild representative, she's bound to have some valuable insights. I'll seek her out at once.
Alright. Go meet him at the Adventurers Guild, I guess. Where is she? Back here, right? Yes, no, maybe so. Isn't this the Adventurers Guild? It's like the inn and bar. Yeah, he's over here. There he is. What are you doing over here?
I still remember when I first came here to sign up. I was a nervous wreck then, but now this place feels like a second home. I come all the time for crumpets. I make them so springy and serve them drowning in butter and honey. Sorry, now isn't the time for chat. Come, let's have a chat with Miss Momodi.
Actually, if they're from Gridania, why didn't he sign for the Gridanian Adventurers Guild? Because their sister worked here? I can't remember.
Well now, if it isn't Abin and Nagi, what do I owe the pleasure of both of your companies today? I was hoping to get your advice on a certain matter.
How much time we got? Oh, we still got an hour. Okay.
Plenty of time. Misconception you developed about being an adventurer. That's an interesting one, I have to admit. Tries I might to figure it out. Keep going around in circles. I thought you might be able to offer some insights. It's just a gut feeling, but I reckon I understand what your sister's trying to say. Tell me, Nagi, suppose you failed to get your sister's approval. Would you simply give up being an adventurer? Would it all become meaningless? In this clear counter, I've indeed seen off many adventurer, each and every one unique, dreams and destinations all their own. But in spite of their differences, they all share something in common. Reason for first embarking upon their journey. Finn, would you mind telling us why you chose the adventure in life?
Why I chose the adventure in life? Oh. A friend recommended it to me. Now, if anything, I was the friend. I mean, it did seem pretty exciting.
How very like you. Keep that reason close to your heart now, you hear? And you, Nagi, what inspired you to become an adventurer? It's simple, really. I heard about adventures from my sister, became infatuated with the lives they led. Like them, I wanted to be able to see the world while helping those in need. And isn't that enough? Your sister's approval or no, you have a reason all to your own. At 12, I see it now. At some point, my desire to prove myself to Kippy has displaced my own motive for being an adventurer. The misconception Kippy wanted me to recognize. What a fool I've been. Wanting someone's approval isn't wrong in and of itself, mind, but it's got nothing to do with why you're an adventurer. It shouldn't force you to do things you wouldn't do otherwise do, like trying to handle everything alone. Huh, that's enough for me today. I've said my piece. What you do now is up to you, Nagi. Well, thank you for helping me realize, Miss Modi. Think nothing of it. It's my job to watch over you all. It makes me happier than to see you happy, doing what you do.
Hey Crafter, how's it going? You know, it just kind of occurred to me, she only has the one step stool in the one spot on that huge counter. Like, does she have other people to do things for her or something? Because, like, man, that's gotta be annoying anytime, like, say someone orders a drink. You gotta move that stool all the way to the back and all the way back, and now your hands are full with drinks. Like, how do you manage that? I feel like it's just very impractical to not have, like, a bar you can stand on and just walk around. You're that short.
Thank you too, Abin, for accompanying me. I think I know what to say to Kippy now. And loath though I am to trouble you again, there's something else I'd like your help with. You see, of the letters we collected in Limsa Lominsa, one is from an explorer who was seeking an escort for an expedition. Now that letter should be on display at the Gold Court. I want to show it to my sister, and I'd be grateful if you could help me find it. Come, let's rejoin the minstrel.
Alright. Are we supposed... I mean, I guess they're public letters. That's what he said. Still kind of weird to be reading the letters before they arrived. Okay, I guess he's an adventurer, not a mailman. No one has to know. He's not bound by some oath of secrecy. Or maybe it's just not illegal in Eorzea to read other people's mail.
Ah, welcome back. There, I hope you were able to find the answer. Yes, I'm happy to say, Miss Momodi helped me to come to realization. And when I go to speak with my sister... I see. By all means, feel free to borrow the letter. Does it have any distinguishing characteristics? As I recall, there was a large drawing of a blue chocobo on it. Very well. Let's all search together, the more swiftly to find it.
A letter with a blue chocobo. Oh, we actually have to find it. Letter with a quill drawing. That's probably not it.
Esteemed adventurer, should you chance to read this letter, I pray it finds you well. Much time has passed since you helped us to rebuild in the wake of that terrible disaster, but we still remember you most fondly. Our lives continue to be hard, and every day brings new challenges. Nonetheless, we've regained a semblance of what we once had, and smiles are beginning to return to faces. Tomorrow will be brighter than today. This we dare to believe now thanks to you. And should you yourself face hardship, I pray that you believe the same. Well, the contents ring a bell. This letter wasn't written by an explorer, nor does it bear a drawing of a blue chocobo. This isn't the missive Nagi was looking for.
Unfortunate. Okay, well there's the chocobo. Are there any other letters we can interact with? Oh, a shield drawing.
As someone charged with the city's peace, I cannot overstate how much of a boon adventurers are to our efforts. Some folk have expressed concern that an increase in drifters would see a corresponding rise in crimes. But on the contrary, they are steadily declining. Soldiers like ourselves are somewhat limited in the scope of our duties. We are not always available to lend our citizens what assistance they need. Thus would I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to adventurers who step up to fill the void.
Okay, that's those two. Chocobo's over there. I know where it is. Let's see what else we got.
Dear not-so-new adventurer, as a traveling merchant, I've had my fair share of happy encounters. Sharing the carriage with you stands out above them all. For you see, I went on to sell veritable crate loads of the ring I gave you, and turned enough of a profit to buy my own carriage. Shared with me your adventurer's luck. I count my blessings every day. No matter where I go, I often hear or tell of your exploits. Makes me inordinately proud to have met you. Till we meet again, my friend. Pray for your continued safety and success.
It almost feels like it was addressed to me. But surely that's not possible. These are anonymous letters. Let's see, there's a shield. We had the carriage. Quill. I guess that just leaves this one then. The one we're looking for.
Dear adventurer, how fares your journey? Mine continues, and I wake up to the sound of birdsong and lie down to sleep beneath the moonlight as I seek unblazed trails. Long ago, when an adventurer aided me, I
was made to realize how alike we are. Deep down, we are simply travelers who thrill to make new discoveries. Thus do I write this letter now in hopes of recruiting such like-minded souls to join me on an expedition. If you at all share in my desire to make the uncharted charted, then I invite you to seek me out at the Drowning Wench in Limsa Lominsa. Eagerly do I await your coming. Letter recruiting adventurers bears a drawing of a blue chocobo. Must be the missive Nagi is looking for. Hopefully it's not a trap. This sort of setup just seems rife for like trying to lure in young naive adventurers into some sort of trap. No luck over here so far. How about you? Oh, we're allowed to just take him, eh? Okay. A blue chocobo. Yes, that's the one. Hello, welcome to the stream. What's that? Aramgrin? Am I reading that right? I can't see from here. My screen is like a little far away, unfortunately, at the moment. How's it going tonight? All that's left then is to talk to Kippy. Do you know where she is? She went to the Weavers Guild, saying that she had business there. Perhaps she's buying clothes. At any rate, I'll look for her there. Thank you. For this too might I trouble you to accompany Nagi. Afterwards, I ask that you tell me how events unfold. I shall await you at the Ruby Road Exchange. Alright, let's go to the Weavers Guild. Can we get there from here? Where is the Weavers Guild? It's down here. That's not that far away. It's a shame I don't get to go to Ul'dah that much anymore. It's still probably one of my favorite cities, at least from like the first three. We need another half underground city like this. Where to have been? I must confess I'm feeling rather nervous, so I appreciate your presence. Oh dear, you came to find me? My apologies for taking so long. So Nagi, were you able to find the answer? To begin with, I want you to look at this. Explorers assembling an escort for an expedition. Certainly sounds exciting. In wanting your approval, I was determined not to rely on others, but a part of me dearly wanted to be part of the expedition, to go where I dare not set foot alone, so I've decided that I will answer the invitation. Then, this means you've given up on trying to do everything alone? I'd want to prove to you that I'm capable, I'm no longer a burden. In my obsession, I've lost sight of why I became an adventurer in the first place. See what lies beyond the horizon and lend a helping hand to those I meet. That's what drives me, and I was able to remember this thanks to Miss Momodi and Abin. And whether or not you approve, I want to continue adventuring for my own reasons. Is that alright with you? Didn't you just say you didn't need my approval? But to be clear, I never actually intended to stop you. Do you remember what you once told me, Nagi? Shortly before the calamity struck. Did you interview adventurers again today? Oh, what were they like? What kind of places have they been to? You never get sick of hearing about adventurers, do you? Never, ever. When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer too. Well, that's as fine an aspiration as any, but you know what kind of adventurer you wish to become? Hero like in the tales, perhaps? Oh no, sister, not a hero. Adventurers are free spirits, and I want to be the freest spirit of all. Oh yes, I'll travel the world and meet lots of people, and when I visit home, you can interview me as much as you like. That boy to spurn help for want of my approval. I couldn't bear to see it, and in order to bring you to your senses, I may have spoken a little sternly. As an adventurer, you'll experience no small amount of hardships, but you chose your path because you wanted to be free. Do not let yourself be shackled by expectation, be it in your own or that of others, and instead take things as they come.
As long as you're true to yourself and recognize your limits, you'll surely find a way forward. And remember, not even heroes can accomplish everything alone. Relying on others doesn't make you a lesser adventurer. If anything, the freer we are, the more we need to look out for one another. And that, I believe, is the essence and beauty of adventuring. Wouldn't you agree, Abin? Understood. I won't ever forget this. Knowing you, I expect you're raring to answer the explorer's petition in Limsa Lominsa. You'll be taking an airship, yes? In which case, I shall give you these garments to you now. I had them made for you, thinking it was past time you had something better. Me? Oh, thank you so much, sister. Must thank you too, Abin. You're the kind of adventurer I admire, and I'll keep working hard to be like you. And I've asked for a better person to watch over my little brother. I appreciate everything you've done for him and look forward to meeting you again, be it for a story or something else. With that, we take our leave of you. Till next time. Ease the siblings off, safe in the knowledge that all will be well. Time to rejoin the wandering minstrel and relay to him the tale's happy conclusion. Well, I hope we get to see him next year. Wonder what kind of adventures he's gonna go on. I want to see him in his new outfit. Can't believe there's actual plot to this. He said Ruby Road Exchange, right? So, probably best to teleport. What's this quest? Remembering the past. That the one I'm... Oh, that might be the one, actually. Was it here? I thought it started somewhere else. That might be the one I was looking for earlier. I'll have to double check. That might be it. It's probably it, considering there's literally no other quests here. Where is he? Oh, there he is. In the usual spot. Welcome back, my friend. Judging by your expression, I take it all is well with Nagi and Kip. I see. Pleased am I to hear that. When we first set out on our journeys, it is usually for the simplest of reasons. Yet as we make our way, those reasons may become lost in a haze of motives, causing us to lose sight of what truly matters. In such a time, if we can but remember what prompted us to take our first step, we'll always find the strength to take the next. Nagi shall be fine, I am certain of it. My thanks for keeping an eye on him. These events have inspired a new verse in me. A verse about the dreams of those who seek new worlds, and the hopes of those who see them off. Where did he send us this time? Well, at least it's not to the edge of the universe for once. An empty airship. Great. Do I look like someone that can pilot this thing? Better not crash. Greetings, warrior of light. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your wary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. It is a pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. 10 years have now passed since the world was reborn from its ashes. We set forth upon this journey. Countless things have happened during that time, and I've had the pleasure of meeting many adventurers along the way. Truth be told, it hasn't always been easy. There are moments when I wonder why I must struggle so, days when I'm tempted to cast it all aside. But in spite of this, I always manage to carry on, And it is thanks to my wonderful comrades, and to you, our esteemed adventurers. By now I must have been regaled with tens of thousands of your tales. Please share them with a smile, even when it is with a frown. Tell me that you're still enjoying yourself. It's no exaggeration to say that I derive all of my driving force from you all. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Ours is an unending journey, and nothing would make me happier than if we could keep walking it together. As you make your way, I promise that we will ever be at your side, matching you step for step. Now, the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Much time has passed since the world was reborn from its ashes. Countless souls have made this place their home. Every single one has left an indelible mark upon it. Together we have built this world, and it is our sincerest hope that we shall continue to do so for many years to come. So please be safe and well. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. I dare say Agi is aboard the airship by now. I pray that he and Kippy will find happiness upon their respective paths. I hope you do so as well, my friend. If you would lend me an ear, I would dedicate these verses to your future. By morning light, the journey starts, thrill of hope within our hearts, on westerly wind to river song, to the world where we belong. Oh, fields of white and azure sky, sunset storm a crimson fire, jewels a glitter on pitch black veil, a new day dawns, so goes the tale. By eternal wind we carry on, boldly towards a golden morn, with memories as a guiding star, shining our steps both near and far. Where you will go, whom you will meet, what you will see, there's no telling what the future holds for anyone. Yet come what may, I bid you never forget this. The bonds you forge, the memories you make, the footprints you leave behind. They shall one day spur you forward. So pray continue walking your own path. Wherever your journey leads, I shall be praying for your happiness. Right through the fireworks. Imagine if his ship just went down in flames. That seems like either a really bad spot for fireworks, or like that airship, could have gone literally anywhere else. You now have access to the letter forest at the Gold Court. Speak with the tender station there to read the letters. Additionally, you have also unlocked the Koopa Koopa Adventure minigame on the Steps of Nald. Speak with the Nonora at the Ruby Road Exchange to play. This, along with any other minigames, you may also be played by opening a toy chest in any inn room. Oh, I forgot that there was a minigame associated with this. Okay, well, where is that? Steps of Nald, eh? That around here somewhere?
Do you happen to know where it is? Because I don't. I don't know if I saw Nonora. Actually, wait, yeah, I did see Nonora. Nonora was like right over here. That's right. Oh, got the big giant logo above her head. Well, okay, there we go. Greetings, adventurer. Are you here to test your skills in the excitement of Koopa Koopa Adventure? What is Koopa Koopa Adventure? Koopa Koopa Adventure is a glamour-generated game in which you control a Moogle armed with a magic rebounding ball. You battle with hordes of friends, or fiends. The game was apparently developed by a fun-loving engineer. I don't know the individual personally, I'm afraid, but it is my pleasure to attend to those who wish to play. If you have a spare moment, then by all means give it a try. Tell me about yourself. About myself? Well, there isn't much to tell. I'm but an ordinary citizen of Elda. I had previously assisted the Wandering Minstrel for the Rising and was asked to do so again. Suffice it to say, I'm suitably compensated for my services. Alright, let's go. Excellent. Let's get you started at once. This like a breakout game? Oh, look at this. A little more effort put into this than some of the other games. Wait, what is this? Oh, I've played games like this before. Okay. Move, select action status. Holy shit. It's like abilities. Only damage to a target in front of you. And damage to all enemies in an area centered 8 squares in front of you. Wait, is this like melee range? Probably don't want to use that then, hey? Been in stream but kinda lurking cause raid. Oh shit. It's just scaling the window for the game up to max R3, I think. Oh, I can do that? If I can do that, it's not now. I can... It's okay, so a triangle is actions. L1 change angle, shoot, close. What is... R is move apparently, but that doesn't do anything. Dead buttons don't do anything. That just brings up the chat. Cool, now that's just there permanently. I can make it invisible. How's that for a feature? Ah yes, my favorite feature. Turn the game off. If there's a way to make this bigger, I don't know what it is. I can quit the game. Oh, that's weird. I'm using the touchpad on my controller right now. I am not using a keyboard. This feels like it wasn't fully tested for PlayStation controllers. If this is anything to go by. Although I feel like this would be better to aim with. I don't know how, but if you right-click the window, right-clicking is square, and square just gives me the option to close. Square is always the right-click button, so unless it's like something new. Triangle brings me to my actions. Circle does nothing. Triggers do nothing. L1 and R1, well, the R1 buttons, they let me aim. Left stick is to move. The right stick does nothing despite it being labeled as something that does something. I don't have any more buttons, unfortunately. Maybe there's a keyboard shortcut? Because I can do something about that if there's a keyboard shortcut, but I wouldn't even know where to begin on that. I am not familiar with keyboard controls. Yeah, just right-click where it says Koopa Koopa Adventure and it brings the sub-menu to scale. Really? Well, I can move it. And move it around if we wanted to. Like, that's clearly a thing. Yeah, I can't, like, highlight it. Is there a keyboard shortcut for right-click? Because maybe if I, like, highlight it with my cursor, I'd have to plug in a mouse, but I don't really have a mouse that's, like, available to plug in, unfortunately, so... Star, but it's the same as square. Okay, well, let me try this, because, like, if I can do that, and then if I can do... No. Yeah, no. Star just does that, unfortunately. Well, that's unfortunate. Unless... Wait. Oh, maybe. Some of the windows have, like, the grip like the chat does, and I can... Yeah, it turns into, like, the resizing arrows, but this window doesn't look like it has such a spot. I mean, I could always just, like, zoom in OBS. That's a thing. That's, like, some effort. I don't know if it's worth the effort. But maybe it'll help. Give me, like, one hot second here. Gonna be a little janky, but maybe we can do something about it. Because if the game won't let me resize it, then I'll just do it myself. Go like that, and then stretch the screen. There we go. Probably not ideal, but it's something. Alright, so how do we play this? We got healing, we've got defense, automatic revival. Okay. Probably would want to use this, hey? 10 damage to all enemies in an area centered 8 squares in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's like the first row there. That's pretty good. Well, it only gets one of them, though. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we'll hold off on that one then. Maybe we'll just shoot for now and see what happens. Okay. Oh, I see. And then they keep moving. I get it now. So are they like these darker blocks? Do I have to break them or something? Or are they just immune while they're on there? Let's see what happens. Oh, no, that was pretty good. Okay, so you can hit the blocks and I'll hit them. I get it. Okay, well then I should be able to actually... This might be perfect, because I can go like this. Oops, that was low. Oh, that made a new ball. Okay. So the crystals give me multi-ball. Okay, if I use this... If I can do that, can I just kill this guy? Okay, that works. So if you click an action, it shows you its effect range and you can back out. Okay, yeah. I'm seeing how this works now. I played some Flash games that were kind of like this. It was like... It wasn't really turn-based like this, but it was... Or it wasn't like an RPG like this. It was like... it was more like a puzzle game, but it's like a similar kind of setup and... It was like Sideways Breakout. Or actually, I'd be closer to say it was more like Sideways Bubble Bobble. Or Bust-a-Move. Nice, that's what we love to see in Breakout. Oh shit, a boss fight's coming. What do we got here? Starstorm? This one might be really good to use right now. Take like a whole bunch of these guys out. Yeah. Oh, and it doesn't count as a turn. Oh. Okay, I need to like figure out how I'm gonna... let's go like this maybe? Oh, what? They have attacks? Shit, okay. How much does this do? Oh, it kills it. Perfect. Trying to see if I can like line this up in such a way to get Altos up there. That's good enough. I'm gonna try and do... I'm gonna get like that, yeah, like just like that. Perfect. Oh, that was just stage 1. Still got 2 more of these. Gotta be the most fleshed out toy box game. You have to ask what fishing raid is. It's fishing raids. What else do you call them? the fishing, ocean fishing. It's a 24-man fishing thing. I don't know what else you'd call that sort of thing. We got fishing raids, we got dungeon raids, we're gonna have a gold saucer raid in a couple of weeks, which I'm really excited for. Can't wait to play that. I don't know what else you're supposed to call a 24-man instance. Like, it's the only appropriate name. That's where all the real fun is with fishing, obviously. What's this new action I got? I got some new things here. Levitation. Invincibility to floor effects. I have not seen those yet. And Asuna, okay. Not really a good use for that at the moment. In fact, these guys are moving. Oh, I timed that a little wrong. Thought I was gonna move faster. Not really a whole lot of damage. I don't like how close he is, though. I'm scared what's gonna happen if I... can I get that? Or should I maybe go for... one of these? Are those guys gonna move some more? Like, I was hoping he'd move back. Oh, I can wait. I see. Let them move around a little bit. And then when he's in position... Not that. That. So I could do this. There we go. That'll give me a bit of time. Yeah, I didn't really play too many of the minigames. I think I checked them out like once on stream, and that was like the only time I ever played them. I think the only one I really enjoyed was probably the slider puzzle. Because I'm a weirdo that likes slider puzzles. I don't even remember the other games. Maybe I should go take a look at them. See how they compare to this, because yeah, this is definitely better than like half the stuff I remember from the toy box. Okay, I need them to move. I need them both to move. Just a little bit. Come on. There we go. Alright, we got BP up. That's good. That means I'm going to do more damage. That's not good. Whatever that is. Let's still turn away. I'm going to try and take out some of these Kakutars. Okay. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen if they reach me, but I kind of don't want to find out. This is also looking really bad, but I think they'll be in range of my AoE now. Yeah, a huge chunk of them. That's fine. Hoping that, like, there shouldn't be too many more of these. Big fishing destroys my soul. Big fishing's the best. Well, sorry, I mean ocean fishing's the best. Big fishing does sound like it's terrible, and I don't want to ever do it. I stopped at ocean fishing. Honestly, I retired from ocean fishing once I got the mount. I was like, you know what, I've peaked. I'll never be any better at fishing than now. I need some mana. Does mana just regenerate, or is there a faster way to get more of it? Also, power up here if I can. Probably should stop standing in front of the Kakutars when my turn's up. Okay, there's the boss. Yeah, that's not great. I have an idea, though. Because this is back now, and I've got just enough MP for it. I can take these guys out. It's something. Not enough MP. Oh, okay. Protective barrier, re-raise, levitation. Yeah, I don't have enough for anything. That's fine. I need to get a really good bounce here. Okay. I mean, that's something. Oh, great. Yeah, poison. Awesome. Didn't think of that. So I need to figure out how to bounce into one of these guys, because... Okay, I'm gonna wait for this one that's in front here to go back up a bit, because I have an idea. Assuming that everyone else lines up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that helped a ton. Oh shit, okay, I need to, like, get rid of this guy now. I think I want to do something similar, actually. I don't know if I can afford to walk over these tiles again. Nice! Oh, so close! Okay, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. It's okay. 7 HP, I got this. Direct hit. Done. Oh. I guess the problem is now I need to heal. How much is this going to heal? 50 HP? Yeah, it's fine. I'll use it. I don't need to worry about Suna at the moment. A ward might be a good idea, actually. These guys don't move. It might be okay. Go for the power-ups here first, if I can. Oh, I just passed this through it? Oh, I thought I was gonna bounce off it. Shit, okay. That's okay. You get a cool action next stage. Yeah, wait, what did I get this stage? Oh, Meteor! Deals 15 damage to all enemies, but costs 80 MP. Okay. I didn't even realize I got new ability. That's okay. Well, let's get powered up here first, and see what we can do. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna get poisoned, eh? Excellent. Yeah, that does sound like a great ability, except I'm more worried about dying right now. Let's do this. I don't want to get poisoned, necessarily. Not a fun idea. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can, like, sneak them back there, because, again, best thing you can do in Breakout, get your ball stuck against the back wall. Like that. Okay, which enemy made the floor like this? Because I'm not a fan of that. I think what I should do here. Let's go for this, maybe. There we go. This isn't Dissidia. I mean, I don't know what Dissidia plays like. But, you know, if Dissidia is anything even remotely close to Breakout, I'm all for it. What am I supposed to do for Doom? Do I really have to heal myself to full? Because that could be a problem. I wasn't expecting to be doomed. Oh, fuck. This isn't good. Can I, like... I need that power-up. I'm going in over. I don't want to do that, but I have to. Because I'm thinking, like, if I can just shoot it in here, that should be pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that was way better than I thought it was going to be. Holy shit. Okay, I have to heal. That didn't cure Doom. What's Doom? Learn death when counter reaches 0. Effect can only be dispelled by defeating the enemy that inflicted it. Which enemy deflected it? Was it the snake person? I don't know who inflicted it. It's gotta be the snake. Oh, okay. About 74 of 112 ARR Big Fish have actually made headway. Probably the snake, the rest do with the other things. Yeah, I tried Asuna. Asuna didn't work. It didn't have the, doesn't have the tab above it for Asuna. Man, I wasn't expecting a minigame like this today. This is sick. I don't know what kind of replay value is going to be in this. Once I finish all 3 stages, of course, but... Okay, let's see here. I need to get rid of the snake. The snake needs to go now. It'll be here on the next turn, so maybe what I can do... Okay, here's an idea. If I can, like, get this against the wall... Yeah, there we go. Okay, wait for these cactuars to get out of here. Perfect. Oh, okay, no, they got stuck on the other guy. That's fine. Come on, please no doom. Please no doom. I don't need doom right now. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Because I'm hoping if I don't get doomed... or like really badly hurt here, I'm thinking I might try Meteor in a second here. Ah, okay, that didn't... I was like 1 pixel off, it's fine. I'm not getting attacked. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, it's okay, because... I don't have enough for that. Well, you know what? We're just gonna have to do this then. Unfortunately. I have to. The other thing I have to do is I have to take one of these guys out. Both of them probably, because if they reach, I don't know if they just kill me instantly or what. Which means I'm now gonna have to go like this. I have an idea how to take advantage of this though. I just need one of them gone. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Fuck. Oh, maybe. Oh! It's okay. Oh, okay, he just does damage. Alright, alright. Not a huge deal. I mean, it's a problem. Let's not let it happen again. But it's not a huge problem. The Tonberries reaching, that might be an issue, because if these are like actual Tonberries, then they're gonna do huge melee damage. If I go like this, then that's pretty much free. I'm gonna get doomed, aren't I? Yeah, I figured. You know what, that's okay, because I might be able to do something here. I'm hoping this bounces off the Tonberry in front. Once this Cactuar's gone. Which would be perfect. Yeah, there we go. That cleared out a few of them. Replay values for score. I mean, true. That could be said about any of the mini-games, right? There's special bonuses at the end for things like full HP, MP, and action, no actions used. Oh man, like a no action run of this? Fuck that. I'm gonna abuse the shit out of actions here. I mean, yeah, I guess that's probably what all these mini games are, right? At least this one like has an end compared to, I think, what most of the ones in the box are like endless mini games, from what I remember. So this is definitely a step up from that. Oh, just about. That's fine. I'm gonna get smacked by the Cactuar. That's okay. Doomed. Okay, there's the boss. Okay. How do we want to handle this? Well, I need to take out the snake first. That's like a given. However, this is a really good opportunity. I don't want to pass this up. If I can get in there. Oh, okay, that didn't quite work the way I was hoping. That's okay. But it can work now, because now we'll definitely get in there. But before we do that, I have 68 MP. No, you know what? I'm just gonna heal. Play it safe, because that Cactuar's probably gonna reach me. I would rather prioritize everyone else here than go after that Cactuar. I guess I could move for a... see if I can get a Starstorm off. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with that first. Let's see what that does. Okay, that was pretty decent. Because what I'm hoping to do here... that's fine. What I'm hoping to do here is, like... I want to see if I can get them stuck, either between the back wall and Odin. Or maybe, like, in between Odin and, like, the bomb and everyone in front. I don't know if that's gonna work, though. Maybe at, like, a slightly different angle. You know what, that'll work. Go for it. Perfect. Okay, it's pretty much free to the end then. Like, that was the only worry. Come on. Oh, okay, that's fine. One more turn. We got a little dicey there for a bit. Not gonna lie. But it's over. I'll take 30,000. No bonuses, but that's okay. Wonder what, like, the max score you could get from this is. That was really fun, though. I like that one a lot. What was the boss gonna do if I didn't take it out? Was it gonna do, like, a big, like, 60, 80 something damage or like that? So I think if you end any turn in front of Odin, he oh, he just kills you. He just straight up kills you. Oh. So it's a good thing I was standing over there. Alright, we got like 13 minutes before we have to go over to Kugane to get to start fishing. At least I think it's Kugane. I don't know where we go for the other fishing, because it's always ever been in the same place. I'm pretty sure this is the quest, right? Yeah, okay, this is the quest. So we'll do this one next, because it's like part of it. But I need to figure out how to get to where we need to go for fishing. That's the important thing right now. It's gonna take me like 10 minutes to figure this all out. Same place, you select the other route. Wait, that's it? Oh, okay. That's good. Alright, good. Then we're fine. We have a couple minutes then. I wouldn't mind just refreshing my memory on what the other mini games look like, because I haven't touched them since that one time I streamed them like 3 years ago. Where am I going for that? Where's the Adventure Guild? I'm stupid apparently. Where is it? Adventure Guild is over this way. I need to also remember how to fish, because I don't remember how to fish. It's been a while. I think I kind of remember how to fish. Oh yeah, stream's still zoomed in. Thank you. I will fix that right now. Transform. Reset it. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, if there's a way to expand that Koopa Adventure window, I don't know if it's possible with my current equipment on PS5, unfortunately. Mayhaps on PC, you can do something. It's kind of weird that right-click doesn't work the same, considering that right-click works the same pretty much anywhere else with the controller, because that's what Square does. Square is literally the right-click menu. But, I mean, considering that me moving the mouse brought up the PC controls... It tells me something's up. Okay, so yeah, there's like the slide puzzles. I remember that. There was like memory. I think I kind of remember the dungeon. I remember this one being kind of fun. Yeah, it's like a first-person dungeon. This one's pretty good too, I would say. I don't know if this one has an end to it or not, but I do like me some old-school dungeon crawlers. So that one's pretty cool. PS4 version and PC version, 100% parity. Oh, I know you can plug in a mouse, but the problem is on PS5, there's only one front-facing USB port. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea, but there's only one USB port on the front. That's the adventure. Egg Hunter Riggy. The hell is this? I don't recall this game. How do we do this? Move and jump, is that it? Like a runner? I don't remember this game at all. What the hell is this? Well, certainly a far cry from Koopa Adventure. I have no idea what I'm doing. I guess I don't want to touch any of this stuff. I'm like vaguely reminded of that minecart minigame from Superstar Saga. Just a little bit. Oh my god, these slimes. Wait, I can double jump? Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I didn't know I could double... Ooh, okay. Who's shooting lasers? Getting hurt doesn't seem to do anything? Or am I... Oh, I'm losing all my gold. Well, fuck. Okay. Shit. Alright, well, I'm gonna have a score of 0 apparently, because I'm not paying attention. This game seems hard. very floaty. From the Easter event? Like this year's Easter event? I don't remember this being advertised. You'd think they would, like, mention something like this on the page. New minigame. I think people would be excited for that. I got 0. Great. Cool. Good. Excellent. You just get it when you complete any Easter event. Oh, okay, so it must have been sitting there for a while. Interesting. Alright, what we can... Oops, no, not that. We can check out a couple more that I don't remember. What is parlay? I don't remember what this is. Oh, I think I do remember this, like, doing it once. What the fuck am I doing, though? What? I've played a minigame like this before. I don't remember what it was in. It wasn't this, though. I don't remember this at all. You have to, like, line things up? Is there instructions? Do I have to, like, get my history to match up to something? Maybe I should go for a set of some sort? What if I start taking these oils? Okay, yeah, so you want to, like, take them. Doubles the value of tiles. How do I pick which direction I move things in? The computer's doing that. Oh, I have to hold the button and then pick a direction. Okay. I lose. Okay. I have no idea what that is, but sure. Alright. Oh, we still got a couple minutes. Alright, we'll do a puzzle. I do like me some slide puzzles. Let's see if I can finish this in the next, like, 4 minutes. Alright. Can I, like... Okay, I don't like the thing doesn't do the things I want it to do, so I'm going to use my touchpad because it's slightly better. Oh, good. It's a good slide puzzle where you can move multiple pieces at once. Oops. Don't actually click it. Oops, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do this, and then this, and then I'm gonna bring this down one. Okay, you know what? Let me try the D-pad again. I hate using that touchpad for long periods of time. No, let's go this way. There we go. Wait. Okay, where's 5? And 7 and 8 come up here, or wait, no, I should have done that the other way. It's fine. Let's go like this. Nine, 10, 11. Or wait, no, this way. Wait, no. These controls. I don't like that it, like, wraps around. That is weird for me. 19, 11, 12, 13, 14, and we just gotta get 15 to the other side. Okay. Wait, no, what am I doing? This way. Fine, got this. Yeah, 9, 10, 11, 12. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, Yeah, okay, no, that was right, that was right. We just do that. Bring these back for a second. Make my starburst with or without the wrapper? Is anyone eating them with the wrapper? Because that seems... Isn't the wrapper like just wax paper? Like, that seems like a not great thing to do, if you ask me, but maybe I'm missing out. Maybe I want to be eating them with the wax paper. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, there we go. Done. 3 minutes. Best time, 3 minutes. Hell yeah. Least turns. Let's go. Alright, I gotta get over to Limsa if we want to go fishing. Do I need any, like, new bait that I wouldn't have otherwise? Considering this is, like, gonna be level 70 fishing, I would imagine. They can expect people to have more stuff, I would think. Do I have ocean bait? I mean, I have many baits. Take your pick. I have, like, every single bait up to level 50. I usually just buy the bait on the boat, which I'm assuming is still going to be a thing, so it's probably fine. Whatever one we end up getting, it's okay. I have plenty of space for bait and plenty of space for fish. Can we register? We still good to do that? Register to board. I can't register yet. Your crewman will start again in 1 minute. Okay, we'll just wait. Rag room quill. That's all I need? It's the same baits even in Kugane? There's new fish here, right? Was I baited to going to a new location and there's not even new fish? There better be new fish. New fish. Okay, good. At least there's something. Yeah, there's USB ports on the back crafter, but they're on the back. And like, okay, you try plugging it in a USB port on the back of a device, like a console, in the pitch black. Because you have to remember, I don't have lights in my room yet. I am literally playing right now in the dark. That's why I haven't done anything that needs a camera. Because you wouldn't see anything. It would just be pitch black. So imagine trying to plug a USB port in without being able to see, barely being able to feel anything, and then just to have a mouse for like all of 5 seconds. Do you eat your Hershey bars with or without the crust? Define crust. And then I'll be able to answer the question. Can we register yet? How long is 1 minute? 9:59. Let me fish. I want to fish. I don't even remember how to fish. I think I do. There's my bait. There's my cast. I can double hook for more fish. I can... I remember the patience stuff. I do remember that. This is all spearfishing. Oh, there we go. Let me... Yes, I'll be registering to board. I would like to go to... the one river, right? Yeah, that's the one out east, right? Yes, okay. We want one river. My members who have not completed the main standard quest store... Okay, yeah. There you go. That's gotta be it then. Cool. The little thingy that tells you the nutrition facts. I eat it without the crust then. Yeah, I usually throw away the crust. What's all this? Oh yeah, this is like mooching, and then like mooching when you're not supposed to be mooching and stuff like that. I think snagging is good in ocean, right? I usually turn on snagging. Oh, I've got like the high cordials. I should put those on. That's the hot bar. There we go. I found out that the high cordials are like extremely cheap and easy to get a hold of. So I've just like spamming the fuck out of these whenever I'm gathering. Then Shark Eye, that's for spearfishing. This is for exploration, which won't be necessary. Okay, yeah, no, ocean fishing's good. Ocean fishing's pretty easy. It only uses, like, the first few skills you get. So we should be okay. I don't think there's anything collectible out in the ocean. I've never tried that before. Man, is no one ocean fishing? Damn. What a waste. Yeah, I know, right? I'm the kind of guy that just hates eating plastic. I'm really weird like that. Alright, well, if I only need the same 3 baits, it's probably not going to be a big deal. Which ones you say they were? They were like the worms and some of the balls or something. The ragworm, krill, plumpworm. I probably have like 1,000,000 of those in here somewhere. Ragworm, krill, plumpworm. Yep. I buy these things in bulk. I don't know what a shipworm is. That's a fish, apparently. A fish I should desynth. I don't need that. Cool. I love me some sand. Oh yeah, I've got the Phoenix. We should go see what that looks like. And I'm guessing there's probably a shop for the Rising that we'll go and do after this too. Yeah, my last couple weeks have been busy collecting these guys here to go and clean out the Moogle shop. I'm still like... How many did I say was short? I've got a calculator here. 326 left to gather. So I've just been playing Rival Wings over and over again, which is basically this game's version of League of Legends. Except the people who play Rival Wings are somehow dumber than the people who play League of Legends. At least the people in League of Legends kind of know how to play the game. Not in Rival Wings. Nobody knows how to play that game. It is better than Frontlines. At least in terms of Moogle farming, it's like really fast. We're talking like, even if you lose, it's like 10 minutes for a loss, which is 6 tomestones. If you win in that amount of time, that's like 1 tomestone a minute. So it's almost on par with a really optimized group going after the raids, the Pandemonium raids, which I can't do because I don't have like level 650 gear. Like really optimized level 6. Well, no, sorry, I do have level 650 gear. It's just not on DPS. So the strat, the real strat, is you take 1 tank and 7 DPS into the boss fight. I don't have a DPS that has that fight unlocked, let alone one that's got level 650 gear. So, yeah, I just can't do that method at all. This was my only other option. So I've just been playing a shit ton of Rival Wings. I got the mounts. I got the mounts from the shop. I got the mounts from the battle pass. I got pretty much everything. I cleaned out PvP. As far as I'm concerned, I'm done. I won't need to play PvP ever again. And maybe until the next Moogle event. Tell me you're queuing in Rival Wings as sub-level 90 jobs because you can switch in there and a level... Oh yeah, I mean, I've only been playing Dark Knight. I was playing Machinist for a bit because that's like the only one I had set up. But then it turns out Dark Knight is like double S tier in Rival Wings. So I switched to Dark Knight, and yeah, I see why it's double S tier. It's stupid. Dark Knight has like this ability to just suck in every single player that's nearby next to you. And then it has the ability to stun them after that. And then it has the ability to do a giant laser beam that it can just spam at will. Mind you, it costs HP, but that's not a huge deal for Dark Knight. And then it has the ability to go invincible. And while it's invincible, any basic attacks that it takes, heal it for all the damage it would have done. So if you were going to do an attack that did like 6,000 damage, it now does 6,000 healing. Your opponents heal you. Oh, and then it has a shield, like a shield heal shield that it puts on. And then if you hit that shield, then the other player gets punished for hitting you by activating, what is it, Plumpworm? Okay, where's Plumpworm? By activating, that's a Spoonworm. Where's my Plumpworm? There we go. by activating like an extra ability and you get like a free laser. So it's just really dumb. And then of course they're a tank, so of course they're tanky. I forgot to do patience. That's okay. What's the difference between patience 1 and 2? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hook it. I probably should have double hooked. Ah, fish got away. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna activate super patience here. Get the big fish. Time for the real fish in to begin. Oh, and of course you gotta turn on your light. It's very important. You won't catch any fish if your light's off. True fact. Sit while fishing? Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, yo, new fish, let's go. Oh, hell yeah, you get a seat. Let's not waste my... Oh, can I surface slapped? What's surface slapping do? I can't remember what that one does. Oh, prevents hooking the same fish. I guess that's good if you're trying to collect stuff. That's fine. Oh yeah, and then I have like these abilities up here, like Chum and Thalia's Favor and all that. I don't remember what these do. Oh. Vital Sight sharpens your vision, making fish easier to target. This was restores GP, reducing the amount of time for the next fish to bite. I mean, we're already going pretty fast. I don't think I need that. Not in that much of a rush. Use your 5 senses surrounding environment, detecting fish and given by water without regard for the normal hours of activity. Okay, that's probably no good in ocean. Well, let's see what kind of high score I get. I already got the only real achievement for fishing, as far as I know, is the 10,000 points. I like for ocean fishing. If you get 10,000 points, you get a shark mount. It's pretty cool. It's probably one of my favorites, actually. Holy shit, we're getting all the cool stuff. Oh yeah, give me those triples. Ocean fishing is just also a really good way to level up fishing. Like, you just get a shit ton of XP from this. Do I have any of those Thalia's Favors? I do. Let's like restore some of that, and we're gonna do one of those as well, and then we're just gonna go and do another one of those and go back to fishing. There's a lot of luck involved in getting like 3 stars, because like you need to get those voyage missions you see near my mini-map. The problem with that is that they're always different, and it's like not always a guarantee you're going to get even close to getting some of those. Like catching fish with a weak bite, that just may not happen. I'm too good at fishing. I'm getting all the big stuff. I'm getting like double and triple exclamations, not 1 exclamation. Yeah, like see, I'm just got too big of a fish here, so that doesn't count towards that one. So it's a matter of getting really lucky with those missions, and then just getting as many fish as you can otherwise. And of course you need like a lot of GP, so you can use all your abilities constantly. Man, I forgot my special bait for the bluefish. Wait, which bait is that? Oh, there's a weak bite. If I had more GP, I'd be using double hook all the time. I use this twice there? Yeah, there we go. I still got a minute on the patience, so we're good. Oh no, I can't use double hook because I've been using the hook sets. Right, because if you use patience, you pretty much have to use the hook set, so you're just screwing yourself over. Can we do like first-person fishing? We can. Oh, you can't even see your rod in first person. Unfortunate. That's actually like a worse perspective. Is this the shipyard? Oh, it's the ship graveyard where we had the dungeon. I like that dungeon. That was a fun one. That's probably it, like right over there. Mackerel or something. By the way, use krill now and use krill now and I'm for pink ship? Okay. Oh, should I be switching? I thought you said it was a plump worm for this area. Is krill like the next one? Look at all these people that are like level 90 fishing. Actually, this is fine because I've been working on getting my crafting and gathering to 80. So this is actually perfect because I need to get this to 80 and I wasn't really sure how I was going to do it. This is like the best way to do it. I took a break from leveling crafting because Moogle tomes, but I'm almost done though, so I'll be able to go back to them soon. I'm hoping I'll have everything at 90 in time for Dawn Trail. Like, that should be a really easy thing to do. Also, I need to possibly use up some of my Daliax favor here. Are we done this area? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Cool. I like that Fisher can just regen GP. Use krill now and aim for pink shrimp. Oh, okay, so the bait I say is for getting the spectral, but all baits work for different fish. Oh, right, yeah. I've only ever used like the bait that people call out. It's been fine for me. I mean, if you really want to min-max your score, I could see there being, like, trying to learn what all the different baits are. I wonder what kind of high scores people have gotten. Like, 10,000 was hard enough, but I could totally see people gain higher scores. Where do we want to fish this time? Let's try this side. What's this bait? Krill. Okay, this one's krill. And then the next one's probably going to be ragworm. I should just use one of these, fine. I want to make sure I have my patience up for maximum fishing. How the fuck? Oh, I didn't see what kind of hook I needed to do. Did I miss it? How did they get up there? Also, where do I get a glowing fishing rod like that? Did they make that? Despite me joking about calling this thing a fishing raid, there's unfortunately... I am cast, right? Yeah, I'm cast. Okay. Just taking a very long time. There we go. There's no, like, loot drops or anything like that, so... The only place I can know someone getting a rod like this is through crafting. Use ragworm for the mission? Oh, okay. That's fine. I kind of want to just see what kind of fish I get here. Usually a suggested bait that gives a pretty large variety of fish. So far it's been like a lot of squid and shrimp. Oh, it's Kugani in the back there. Cool. I can try switching to a ragworm. Let's give that a try. Where's ragworm? Alright, let's see what this does. Man, I wish I had more GP. But I've still got like 17 levels to go. Oh, there's a new one. Well, ragworm has two fish that are weak bite and shrimp and shellfish. Oh, okay. I see. That makes sense. Was any of these useful? I can't remember. That's like... Oh, this made the fish faster. This is spear fishing, so I don't need that. I could use this, but I don't think this is useful in ocean, so I think we're fine there. I think it's just this one I don't need to worry about. So these two are really the only two I want here. Oh, I ran out of my patience. Okay, that's fine. I can get a little more GP back after this cast. We'll see what we can do. Okay, let me get some... There we go. I could have... Nah, I don't want a surface slap. It's fine. That's just 200 GP. I don't think I need to do that. Even if I do want to go for variety here. I wouldn't mind using chum. Probably should have done that. Maybe after this one. Doesn't look like we'll be getting any spectral fish this time. No spectral waters. I've had, like, the run I got the shark on, I also got, like, spectral waters in every single location. Which is, again, like, another... adds to the RNG. You just have to get real lucky, and you'll get it. It also definitely helps if you use all your fishing skills, which I didn't even know was a thing before I got it, because, like, apparently this game doesn't, like, auto-equip. Oh, we can mooch? Let's go for a mooch. Why not? See what that gives me. This game doesn't auto-equip your fishing skills when you learn new ones. I had, like, 15 skills unequipped, and I didn't even know it. Now, I was going from, like, I think level 50 to, like, level 60, 65 before I discovered that I just had a bunch of skills sitting around doing nothing. Like, everything you see on these bars was just not there. But I had it unlocked. Yeah, 49 weak bites is a ton. I think, like, when I was doing it, I think I had, like, 30 was the target. It was, like, 30... wasn't... No, it was, like, 20 weak bites and, like, 30 of a specific type of fish. Whatever was something that was common wherever I was fishing at the time. It wasn't this insane. This is, like, actually insane. I don't see how you're supposed to get 50 of these things. Maybe just a lot of chum spam, perhaps? Maybe I shouldn't be using patience, because I think patience does lead to, like, higher yields of fancier fish. And then probably some double hook. I think that also helps. Because with double hook, you can just get more than one fish. Yeah, let's see if I can get anything with double hook. I don't remember what snagging does. I think snagging is like so you can catch non-fish items? Or something like that? Or was it the other way around? Snagging does do a thing. I just can't remember what it was for. Is there a triple hook that you can get at some point too? I wouldn't be surprised if there's an upgrade to double hook. Triple hook is 700 GP to use? Holy shit. I don't think I even have 700 GP. And I've got, like, best in slot for my level. Like, it's gonna have to change when I'm going from 80 to 90, obviously, but up until this point, I've just been grinding 10 levels and then just buying whatever script gear is at the milestone. And I've been doing that for all the classes. That's usually good enough to get me to the next milestone. I don't like have a skill that's like sitting here. You know, speaking of which, skills that are not being equipped here. Oh, triple hook's a level 90 thing. Okay. Nah, it doesn't look like I have anything. Oh, nature's... No, I got that too. Surface slap. Yeah, I don't get anything till 75, so... Next level, I need to worry about something. Alright, what was this one here? That's the ragworm, right? Oh, krill again. Okay. Well, let's see what krill gives me. It's a new area. What we got? Crack one of those open. Let's go for the big fish. Let's see what we get. Whereabouts are we now? We like deep in the Ruby Sea? Oh, I think we're like heading to the Enclave almost. It's like that area. The final area of the eastern portion of Stormblood. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting 49 weak bites at this point. Even if I was like perfectly optimal. We only got 6 minutes left. Although if I can get to 75, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, there's another weak bite. A Garlean bluegill. Are those here because of the Garleans? Did they, like, bring invasive species with them when they took over? Oh yeah, we need to liberate everyone. We don't want anyone doing any summoning. Let's take all our fish. We'll just dump in the water there. I'm sure it'll be fine. Certainly won't harm the environment, ecosystem. They'll love it here. They may have left, but their mark will forever stain. I hope they add more ocean fishing routes in the future. When was the last time they added one of these? Because I think there used to be 2 and then they added a 3rd, right? Some long time ago. This is like the first one I think they added in years. I could see them adding one maybe for Charlian, like somewhere around there. That'd be a good spot for it. But other than that, I'm not really sure where they could add one that would make sense. It's only ever been one. This is the second ever. No, but like, wasn't there... wasn't like... Because there's 3 different routes you can get that are around Limsa. But wasn't there like at 1.2 before they added a 3rd route to the Limsa ocean area? I thought the 3rd one was added after the ocean fishing was added. I mean, yeah, this is like the first time they went to a completely new location. It requires you to have like completed a different part of the game. But I thought there was like only 2 routes and then they added a 3rd and then this is like the 4th route. Like 4th and 5th route. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. I thought there was like an ocean fishing, multiple ocean fishing updates in the past. But I mean, hey, if they're adding more ocean fishing, I'm all for it. I like ocean fishing. It's not like crazy hard, like trying to figure out what kind of bait and mooching and like weather and shit. It's just go out here, hang out with a bunch of your fellow fishing enthusiasts, and you just fish. and maybe get like a shit ton of XP along the way. It's great. I mean, if they don't have anything like this for other crafting and gathering classes anymore, because they kind of removed all that stuff. Let's go for a double. Why not? I know there's still like the firmament and all that, but that's like pretty much dead, let's be real. No one's doing that anymore, and they removed like half the fun of it ever since it ended. Who knows how long ago that was now, like 5 years? I guess, oh no, I guess like 3 years, because that would have been, that was added for the firmament was all for the thing. Well, hopefully I'll be there for the next housing implementation. Maybe they'll need help assembling the houses on the moon. How much time we got left? 1 minute, okay. Damn. No spectral waters. We got one like in the first 2 minutes of this, and then never again. Probably gonna just end up desynthing all these fish. Unless some of them go in aquariums. I'm down to collect the aquarium fish. I don't really care for the portrait fish. At least not right now. Oh. Wow. We were like approaching spectral waters. And then it's like, nope, time to go home. Pack it in, boys. What a tease. Can't believe it. There's also a second route for the Kugane fishing stuff, but I'm not planning to stream for another 2 hours, so I don't think we'll get to see it, unfortunately. I got some gather scripts, got a little extra XP on top of everything. 3, 5, 6, 8. Not my best score. Not even close to like the 10 grand, let alone some of my best scores. Wasn't like super trying. The seaweed glimmers no more. Thanks for the tease. Alright, let's go and do that other quest, since that's kind of all that's left here. I can't think of anything else I was planning to do. If I remember something else I was planning to do today, we'll just do it with 6.5 in a couple weeks. Not too long away now. There's a couple other quests that were part of the 6.x series I wouldn't mind doing, but I'll save those for 6.55 when they're fully complete. When their storylines finish. Okay, where was that guy? He was over here, right? Yeah. Let's gotta switch to literally any other class. Where is it? Is it 3? Oh, I don't have a sage shortcut. Okay, never mind. That's fine. Oh yeah, and then there's the letters too. You know what? Let's go do that first since we're here. We'll go do that first. Let's go finish reading the letters. I read like a few of them, but if there's more than the 4, I'll go double check. Where were they at? They were in... They're kind of in this area, weren't they? Was it this one or is it a different one? No, it's this one. Okay, where's the guy we gotta talk to for the mail? Nice. Good job breaking your legs. Greetings and welcome to the Letter Forest. Displayed here are the messages of gratitude and encouragement which folk the realm over have anonymously written. Comes as no surprise, but no few messages are addressed to adventurers. If you wish to peruse some letters, I should be happy to please to guide you. Oh my god. Are any of these the ones I read earlier? No, these are all new. Holy shit. There is a lot. There's like a cutscene and everything. Is it going to be the same cutscene for all of these? Probably. Many years have passed since we installed a message board or an unassuming street corner. To see it continue to be utilized by adventurers fills me and my fellow keepers with pride. Like a lodestone, the message board draws people together, and it is our hope that it keeps serving you well as a means to share information. For our humble parts, we shall endeavor to maintain the board in good repair while bringing you news that may be of interest. Best wishes, Message Board Keeper. As a choreographist, my job is to create movements that convey specific emotions, such as a dancer's performance or a mammoth's adorable gesture. And though I have the honor of contributing my expertise to etiquette manuals, movement cannot be tangibly preserved in the manner that artwork such as paintings can. From the mesmerizing flutter of fabric to the inviting springiness of ooze, it all passes by in an instant. In light of this, but one of my steps or flourishes occupy a place in your memory, then nothing would make me happier. Movingly yours, a humble choreographist. One lazy afternoon as I stood by the Aetheryte Plaza, I found myself absorbed by the sight of adventurers willing away their time, greeting friends who were passing by, practicing a newly learned dance, sitting on a bench and chatting, opening umbrellas when it began to rain, tucking into a loaf of bread when peckish. To the untrained eye, they were doing not out of the ordinary. I, however, saw the fruits of my life's work. It warmed my heart. Dreaming of a day when proper social etiquette is practiced by all, be it in the ballroom or otherwise, I shall continue my quest to edify. Courteously yours, an etiquette manual writer. Message board keeper is probably an admin. I was thinking like maybe someone who worked the forums. God help those souls. Obviously animators for those two. Theater set designer, artist probably? Dear adventurer, I am a theater set designer and one who is said to have a penchant for designing unusual props for the stage. Some of my labors of love, it thrilled me to discover, have caught your eye to become little companions that follow you around. Oh, okay, someone who designs minions. Or even modes of transportation. See my creations from the side of stage delight you off it. The oddest ones delights me in turn and further motivates me in my craft. In hopes that I can continue to delight you all, I will endeavor to create ever more inspiring, interesting props. Yours in whimsy, theater set designer. I guess that's someone who makes the mounts and minions. Festival committee member. What could this be? Quest designer? Specifically for events? Or maybe one of like the community people? Dear adventurer, I am a festival committee member in charge of decorating the cities during celebrations. Okay, so probably like specifically seasonal event artists or something. While decorations are an oft unremarked part of events, some of you have noticed the little touches we apply, such as stray bombs and romantic snowmen. It makes our efforts all the more worthwhile. As you continue your adventure, it is our hope that your festive ambience we create throughout the year will provide you with joy and respite both. Mirthfully yours, a festival committee member. I didn't actually think they had people specifically to like create art and stuff for like the events, but I guess that makes sense. Having people dedicated to like modeling and designing all the event specific versions of the environments. Architect. Okay, this is probably like a dungeon designer or something. Recently, my fellows and I have been taking ourselves around the realm, repairing buildings and roads as well as restoring natural landscapes. This we do as part of an initiative to improve quality of life for adventurers. Yours is a long journey. What little we can do to ease your way, we gladly do. Instructively yours, a humble architect. But probably a level designer of some sort. Sounds like someone who designs the zones more than anything. You who are reading this letter, I bid you imagine the countless adventurers who call this world home. I dare say it isn't difficult to do so, for that is reality as it stands. Yet we mustn't take it for granted, for what we have now is the culmination of much hard work by full many souls. Souls including your good self. Adventurers breathe life into this world, each one of you giving rise to a grand tale. I hope you never forget this. Thank you for taking this time to cast your eyes over these words. Wherever your adventurers may lead, may you find happiness. With utmost respect, a nameless artisan. I love these letters, a little pinhole to the devs through the game's lore. Yeah, there was I remember I was reading up about some of the old Rising events, and apparently there was one where you could like go into their office, like they made like a facsimile of their office, but in like using assets from the game, so it looked like something that belonged in the game. And then apparently like scattered around were just like all of upcoming features and stuff that people could find. Like stuff that was like still years away, like Red Mage. I think it was like from the 2013 or 14 Risings, like one of the first ones. And there's like apparently stuff for related to Stormblood, Red Mage. I think there was like hints at Blue Mage even. Like this was before Heavensward even came out, or Heavensward just came out. So it was like all stuff that people wouldn't have seen for years. I think there was like even hints at Dancer, which is insane because that would have been like 6 or 7 years off at that point, just about. Letter from a linguist, so probably a writer, maybe even Koji Fox? I first set foot in this land 10 years ago. Since then, I've had an occasion to meet numerous fine adventurers like yourself. Many languages exist, and they sometimes act as a wall that divides us. This world, however, is a place where we might transcend that wall and come together in unity. Each and every day, you and yours find various ways to forge bonds. So doing, you gain access to a new world as seen through different eyes. This is what makes life endlessly fascinating. As you carry on adventuring, I pray that you will be blessed with many such enriching encounters. Yours in understanding and unity, a humble linguist. A citizen? What could that be? NPC designer? Your adventure. During the calamity and for a long time afterwards, there was nary a smile to be seen upon faces. Now, however, I often see you and yours walking happily through the city. It never fails to warm the heart. In my mind, you are the symbols of a new era. No one can say what the future holds, but when I see your smiles, I am reassured that somehow all will be well. Sincerely yours, a humble citizen. I wonder if, like, how they decided who got to write letters. These are probably, like, all leads of various departments, I would think. They get to choose how they address themselves in the game. Theater director. Probably one of the cinematography guys. Like the ones who direct the cutscenes and all that. From the cinematics department. I used to be an adventurer, but in the course of my travels I developed the urge to recreate for others the sense of marvel that I was experiencing. One thing led to another and eventually became a theater director. My role is to produce spectacular theater, and nothing is more gratifying than to receive praise from the audience. For a long time to come, I hope to continue creating memorable adventures to share with everyone. Yours in imagination and wonderment, humble theater director. Advertising scribe. Wait, they got people from the PR department even? As an advertising scribe, I create notices for events and products that you see posted to message boards. Such information isn't exactly essential for adventuring, but I consider it a job well done if people are aware of their options. I'll keep striving to deliver information that may be of interest to adventurers. Thank you for your kindness and compassion. Communicatively yours, a humble advertising scribe. Guide. This could be like a moderator for the game or something. In all things, it's nice to be able to make changes to better suit your taste. By the same token, the more choices one has, the more difficult it is to decide what to do. We began posting guides on the message board as a way to answer questions from adventurers. Before we knew it, we had surpassed 200 items. We couldn't have kept it for so long without your invaluable feedback. What, they have like guides on the forums? Makes us truly happy when we hear that we could help you solve your problems, even in some small way. Encouraged by your praise and driven by your requests, we keep working hard to serve you. Should you have any comments or suggestions, please do not hesitate to reach out. We always appreciate hearing from you. Formatively yours, a humble guide. Official forums are truly a wasteland. Please never go there. I went there once the other day. I was just baffled by the responses to things. In fact, actually, I went there the other day to check out a thread by someone who had the idea of doing something like this in reverse. And you know what 90% of the posts were? Calling Op an idiot. They're like, fuck you. Don't say anything nice about this game. They don't deserve it. And I'm just like, okay. These are the same people who complained about a chair designed for Lalafels and thought that Square Enix was being racist to Lalafels by making a chair designed for them. And just maybe implying that Lalafels might be of the younger persuasion. The much younger persuasion. The kind that would need booster seats. They were not pleased with that. There was actually a petition to get that item either A, removed, which was their main goal, or B, redesigned. But they wanted it gone. They just didn't want that thing in the game anymore. All who set forth must invariably pass through the entrance, and while most will not spare the place a second thought, we gatekeepers think of naught of else, day in and day out. Our solemn duty is to ensure that all adventurers can enter unhindered, and this entails keeping signs in good repair and pesky fiends at bay. We're especially attentive when we throw open all entrances at once following large-scale maintenance works. Probably a GM? Would be my guess? GM or someone who maintains the servers themselves. Probably a GM, though. Inspired by the eager expressions you wear as you set forth anew, we will continue performing our tasks to the best of our ability. Vigilantly yours, a humble gatekeeper. My host is nothing but 50 Lalafell lifters. Can we get something like that for McCoat? Like, Alan... See, that was the other thing too, is like they were trying to justify their position by saying you wouldn't like it if there was like a cat tree added or like a litter box, and yet every single McCoat that posted in that thread was like, fuck yeah, I would. Wasn't helping their stance. Their opinion was meaningless to these people. Imagine hating a game item that you don't even need to use that much. Imagine being insulted by the idea that you were short. They were truly mad because small. And not even jealous of tall. They were just upset that people reminded them that they were small. A storied story needs a formidable antagonist. One who stands in the protagonist's way and causes them sadness and suffering. When the heroes finally overcome that foe, they will know a joy that is as sweet as their struggles were bitter. Those who shared in that joy will go on to become friends true, a bond transcending age, station, and nations. In order to create such depressing lows and soaring highs, I will strive to conceive of more compelling antagonists. Dramatically yours, a humble playwright. Obviously, a writer. Probably took some precious time out of their day writing for Dawn Trail to write that letter, I would imagine. What's this one from? Theater composer. Oh, okay, obviously a composer. As someone who composes music for the stage, nothing pleases me more than to hear that you are moved by my work. I'm also humbled to receive your words of appreciation for the concerts we hold and the orchestration roles we release. You are my motivation, spurring me to continue composing music that brings the story to life, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Yours in the melody, a humble theater composer. Well, there's probably only one person that could be. Considering the way it's written. If it didn't say the words compose, then I would have thought it would have been sound designer, but that one was strictly a composer. From swords slashing to armor clinking, from water running to leaves rustling, I have the pleasure of recreating for the stage the various sounds that can be heard out in the world. It is a challenge and a thrill to produce these sounds, and we draw inspiration from the knowledge that they are heard and appreciated by many. However, the sounds of a play isn't limited to that which we ourselves create. No, they also encompass those made by the audience and the players. It's a collaboration between us, a joint performance, and it is my hope that we can continue filling the world with sound together. Acoustically yours, humble theater sound designer. A letter from an adventurer. I'm but a faceless adventurer, one of those who have been in the business for a while without standing out. Recently, menacing towers appeared across the land in the wake of such frightening phenomena broke out. The final days or some such. I don't know how you fared during that time, but if truth be told, it's a little overwhelming for me. Gods know I struggled to get by even without apocalyptic threats to worry about. Many things don't go the way I hope, and I often find myself frustrated and discouraged. So many times I've wanted to give up, turn away from everything and everyone. Every time there's been something that has saved me, be it an awe-inspiring view or a kindly stranger, something has given me the strength to take another step. So come what may, I intend to carry on as far as my path leads. I won't surrender, and I pray that neither will you. Yours in perseverance, a faceless adventurer. Who would that be? I'm trying to think, like, that perspective of things. I almost feel like this is Yoshi P. Yeah, I was thinking Yoshi P, but like he gets his whole script. He gets his whole thing in during the rising itself. Like I feel like it wouldn't be him just because he already had a bit earlier on, but maybe he gave himself two. If anyone deserved two, it'd probably be him. And it was the last on the list, so I guess that would make sense. I don't know. Like, I don't feel like it would be him, but I don't know who else it could be. See if I can work my way out of here. I am not even close to the other quest. It's like way over here. That's fine. You gotta stop working him to death, though. I mean, that's what happens when you make an MMO, though. You can't really stop. According to him, he likes doing it, so I mean, hey, you know. Like Sakurai. He wouldn't stop making Smash Brothers. And he's still, I doubt he's still gonna stop. There will be a Smash 6, and it's gonna be directed by him. Free minions. How do I re-enable my Sprout icon to get a free minion? Click here for free iPad. Totally not a virus. The determined set of your jaw. The dynamic presence as if you're ever ready to leap into action. There's no mistake. You're an adventurer. A dependable one at that. Tell me, are you familiar with the name Louis Sois-Levier? Of course I am. It was that guy in the dungeons that no one did because they're too hard or something. Of course you are. Of course you are. Forgive my suddenness. I'm Nanaji Nonoji, a budding writer, and I seek to pen a biography of the great man. In particular, I would wish to cover his movements leading up to the calamity, and to that end I've requested an interview with the Immortal Flames. He served the Eorzean Alliance as a tactician, you see, so there ought to be someone in the Order who had dealings with him. While my request has thankfully been accepted, there's just one problem. I don't have much experience conducting interviews, and I'm worried whether I'll be able to do a proper job. Well, I can direct you to a fine young Mikote lady that I'm sure would love to help you out. I don't know if I'm the right person for this job. As an adventurer, you're doubtless used to dealing with people. Thus, I'd like to ask you to accompany me in the capacity of an assistant. It would be tremendously reassuring to simply have you watching on. If you're amenable, afterwards I'd like to interview you as well for your own impressions. You have two random orchestrations. I don't know if you have either of them or want them. After this cutscene, offer me a trade and I'll be able to tell you. Because I'm sure I can mouse over them and find out, assuming they're not, like, faded scrolls. For your troubles, I'll be certain to credit you as a collaborator. So please, won't you help me with my biography and that the memories of the calamity might be preserved for future generations? I'm in your debt. But to begin with, please come with me to Camp Drybone in eastern Thanalan. There's a place I'd like to visit ahead of the interview. Alright, Camp Drybone it is. Alright, let's see what things you've got. What scrolls you have. Inklong Dry. I don't have lip flaps. I don't know where that's from, but I do have this one. This is from the whatchamacallit. The library one. I think that was a faded scroll, wasn't it? ink dry. Because I remember, like, trying to empty out a lot of my faded scrolls, and I just went through and made them all. I had, like, stacks of them. From all sorts of, like, ARR dungeons that I did. Oh yeah, we're going to Drybone, right? Yeah. Lip flaps on long stops. Is that the Brayflox hard version, maybe? Yeah, Brayflox. Was that the... Oh, it's the normal version. Okay. Yeah, I think I have the hard version of it then. I know I have one of them from Brayflox, I'm pretty sure. There you are. But to explain why we're here. Oh, but I haven't even asked your name. How am I supposed to credit you if I don't even know that much? Abinoma. The Abinoma. Champion of Eorzea. I mean, a little more than that these days, but yeah, that's a older title, but it checks out. No wonder I felt you were dependable. With one such as you, however, everything will surely go well. But getting back to business, the interview I've arranged is with an officer of the Immortal Flames. As there's still time, however, I thought we'd pay a visit to the nearby graveyard first. I can explain my motivation for the biography. Come from a small village near the Cartano Flats. It was burned down in the calamity, and those who died were laid to rest there, my parents among them. It's hardly an uncommon tale. After the dread primal emerged from Dalamud, he unleashed his fiery devastation across the length and breadth of Eorzea. But as much as the calamity has scarred the realm, it is quickly becoming just another event in the history books. Beyond occasionally giving thanks to the Archons that Eorzea was saved, people spare it little thought. But when you've lost so many loved ones, it's hard to feel that anything was saved. That's why I wish to know more about Louisoix. By learning about his part in Eorzea's salvation, I hope that I will attain closure. That's my motivation for writing the biography. Now then, in preparation for the interview, let's review what is known about our subject. It's difficult to define exactly when the Seventh Umbral Calamity was set in motion. Many historians, however, point to the Empire's Meteor Project, which sought to bring Dalamud down on it upon Eorzea. It was the year 1562 of the 6th Astral Era. Seeking to combat the Imperial threats, Louisoix founded the Circle of Noin, an order whose objective was the preservation of Eorzea. Through its members, the Archons of Sharlayan, the Circle worked to unite the nations of Eorzea in common cause. The result was the formation of the Grand Companies in the 3 city-states, the Immortal Flames, the Order of the Twin Adder, and the Maelstrom. None of these would exist now were it not for their efforts. Then in year 1572, when the situation was coming to head, Louisoix himself made the journey to Eorzea in secret and engaged with each of the nations. What took place during that time is what I seek to learn in the interview. The man we're due to meet is in the contact for the Free Brigade, a unit formed of adventurers, and he apparently had Louisoix's assistance for a mission. The meeting place is in Highbridge, to the northeast. It's more or less time now, so let's make our way there. Most locals might not hear about your affairs over to the east and such is what I hold. Yeah, but like, what about me, you know, kind of sort of stopping the apocalypse? Saving the whole universe? Like, there was shit going down in Eorzea during all that. We didn't see it, but apparently there was. Where is this guy? Oh, he's inside the church. Oh man, I haven't been in here in a long time. Remember this bit when we had to get like Mr. Mysterious old guy who was like amnesiac, and then he turned out to be super cool Sid? Yeah, that was a good part. Welcome, my son. Welcome. Illumin has explained to me the purpose of your visit, and I see no reason to refuse you. Infilia would wish to rest with her father. I've known her since she was but a child, full of hope and wonder.
an aspiring young miner following in Philomene's footsteps. A dutiful student, to be sure. Nary a day passed that she did not set out into the wilderness with a pickaxe in hand. But fate would see her set aside the miner's tools and instead don a mantle of far greater responsibility. She was as passionate then as she was in her childhood, a fire in her eyes that refused to be extinguished. It was that flame that compelled me to lend the Scions my support without a moment's hesitation. To now see so many brave and noble souls continue her work reaffirms that I was right to place my faith in her. Forgive my meandering musings. You have not come to hear me wax nostalgic. Pray see to burying the cat's eye. The 12's blessings be upon you. Thank you, Father Illud. Come a bit. Warburton's grave is just south of the church.
Man, remember that time you, like, got Minfilia's parents killed? Yeah, that was a good time, wasn't it? She doesn't... She tried to atone for that, let's just put it that way. Oh, I should probably pull out the mount that I got. Here it is, Ben. Okay, she's used to grave robbing. She's done it before. It was 20 years ago that Warburton came to Ul'dah, risking life and limb to warn us of the threat encroaching on Eorzea. 20 years ago that my ambition robbed him of his life, daughter of her whole family. Oh, well, I wasn't expecting us to address it. Again. We'd have been so proud of her. She was a warm, compassionate, and vibrant woman, always ready to answer the clarion call of duty without a moment's hesitation. Like her father. In the end, that selflessness would not save not one, but two worlds. Wait, did they just reference Shadowbringers? Isn't this a level 50 quest? Yo, we get it like branch and dialogue even for this? Holy shit! Now her duty is ended, and though you are worlds apart, I pray with this stone, this precious gem from Acilia, a part of her remains at your side. I actually was not expecting this quest to, like, check all your progress. Just as she remains forever in my heart. Oh, Acilia, never did I imagine such greatness could be born from a beginning so humble. Proud to have been there for that first little triumph. Not only did you find a gemstone, you found your own path. Wait, is this the wrong quest, maybe? Did I pick a different quest? 1416, they're keeping him on the board of directors when he wants to leave. Okay, well, he said he wanted to leave, but I thought he, like, also said he liked being there. Like, he didn't want to be on the board, he wanted to be making games, I thought was what he wanted. Or am I wrong? I remember, like, what was it, one of the recent live letters or something where he said that? Yeah, I think I do the thing where I normally do every stream. This happens every stream. I pick, like, I have like 500 quests tracked. And then there's like one that I'm trying to do and it overlaps the same locations as like 6 bajillion others. One of these days I'm gonna stop doing that, and that day's not gonna happen until I finish every quest. It's gonna happen with like Dawn Trail even, I'm guessing. It happens every fucking time. I need to like read things before I click on things. It's the only way. Or, you know, just not leave quests like half finished. I think that would probably help too, my situation. Because if I finish them, you know, they don't show up on the thing. But yeah, there's like another series of quests where you, I think it's the, I want to say the 60 to 70 alchemist quests. Yeah. Was it those ones? Yeah, it was the level like somewhere in the Stormblood area. Is like it's just her. Like it's a whole quest line about her. It's probably some of the best crafting quests in the game because it just like resolves and ties up a bunch of stuff from 1.0. It was not something I expected to have in a quest line like that, but it was actually really cool. And it's like, basically, yeah, I was kind of responsible for killing her parents. I'm like, what the fuck? You idiot. Okay. You know, if we didn't kill her parents, you know, she wouldn't become like the not Heidelin. And then like totally not try and prevent the... And you know what? If her parents didn't die, then the first would have been completely flooded. Calling it now. That was like the canon event. Flamine had to like get her parents killed. It had to happen. If that didn't happen, if we went back in time and stopped that, who knows what the fuck would happen. We wouldn't be here right now. The Ascians would have won, which maybe that would have been a good thing. There's much I've left unsaid to Celia, but I feel as though a weight has been lifted. With a lighter heart, I shall return to Mordona and resume doing my little part for the Scions. For legacy. Wherever you may be headed, please take care. And when you meet them, do pass my regards to Thancred and Reen and all the others. Yeah, I mean, they're out there somewhere. We still calling it the Scions? I mean, yeah, I guess technically that's right, we were, weren't we? We didn't officially announce our disbanding. Didn't want to, like, raise suspicions or anything. Wouldn't want any, like, villains cropping up because they learned the Scions disbanded. I have a feeling, though, Dawntrail's probably gonna partially address that somehow. Someone's gonna find out, wait a second, these songs don't exist anymore. Time to make my move. I could totally see that being, like, a minor part of the plot. Like, that's probably going to be one of the threads that leads into like the whole next story arc over the next like 3-4 expansions that they do. Boy, I'm looking forward to seeing whatever they pull in Dawntrail. The only sucky thing about Dawntrail is that we're going to have to wait until 8.45 before we get like really cool Blue Mage stuff. Because, like, think about it. We're going to the land of Blue Mages, but we're not going to get to do anything in the land of Blue Mages until we get to level 110. Alright, let's see if I can go to the right quest. Yes. It's over here. Okay, actually, no. Before we go over there, let me check out this new mount, because I don't think... Did I blow the whistle? No, I didn't get the whistle. Let's get the whistle. And let's check it out. Where is it? Created as a token of gratitude for the Warrior of Light, this majestic familiar assumes the likeness of the Phoenix, the immortal bird of legend. On death, the creature is said to rise again from its own ashes, account of which it is revered as a symbol of rebirth. The fires of Ifrit, nay, the Phoenix, have taken up residence in my heart, where they will continue to burn forevermore. Oh, there's an action... I don't have the pet bar turned on because they broke them by fixing them, and I'm still upset about that. How do I even, like... Can I even pull that up? Or did I completely disable it? Do I have that anywhere? No, because it's, like, not even numbered bar. It's, like, its own thing. There is no way for me to pull this up. Is there music? Oh, there is. It's as loud as it goes. Where does this play in the game? Or is this original? Oh, is this the title theme? It didn't sound like it at first. Like a variation of it. I mean, it's Prelude, alright. That there be the Final Fantasy theme, that's for sure. Also, I'm really surprised they mentioned the PC port at that FF16 event. Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. There was apparently like an update or something for the game as well that came out, but I didn't actually see the details because apparently the trailer is spoilers, and I still haven't finished the game. I don't know what spoilers it would have been. Probably not as far as I am. I would imagine I would have probably been fine seeing it. is an okay mount. I would have liked to try the action. Can I do it from the menu? Can I click this? Nope, that's not a thing. Well, I guess we'll just never see it because I guess I could probably enable it. It's just such a hassle. Where is that stuff anyways? Use pet hotbar. Use pet hotbar for mount actions and fashion accessories. Automatically replace cross hotbar with pet. See, this was the thing that, like... this was the thing that didn't work. Because they fixed this, and it, like, completely screwed up everything else. And now I don't get the pet hotbar because I remember playing around with this for, like, literally 45 minutes on stream, and I don't... I'm going to do this once. I'm going to unmount, and I'm going to remount, and yeah, no, it doesn't give me the pet hotbar. I don't know. This was like such a hassle just to get it disabled. I don't want to screw with it anymore, so we just never get to see what that is because... There we go. I think that's how I had it, right? This was enabled, this was disabled. I'm leaving it as is. I don't want to ever change it. This is where we need to go. The update adds weapon and Torgal glamours. Oh, is that it? It was just glamours? Nah. Wait, when does Torgal get armor? I'm like probably close to 80% done the game, and I've not seen Torgal get any sort of fashion accessories whatsoever. You can't even equip stuff on Torgal. That's just not a thing. There's no option for it. Not armor, but you can look different. Oh, it's just like they just added skins for it. Okay, and that's all the update was? I mean, they announced DLC for the game, so that's kind of cool. What else am I missing here? Really hope Dawn Trail has nothing to do with Eorzea. Only New World or Mirror City, maybe. I'm sure it won't. It'll have, like, tangential relations to it. Like, they can't just ignore it. I don't think it's gonna be a soft reset. But yeah, I mean, like, hopefully it just focuses on new stuff. I'm sure there'll be returning characters besides the Scions. Like, that's a given. There's gonna be something. Like, I hope that all the new areas are on the new continent. I think that'd be great. They've shown off like 3 of them so far, and they're all on the new continent so far. I mean, the other 3 are probably major spoilers. I'm not expecting anything on like Endwalker levels, of course, because Endwalker's an exception. But yeah, like, it's probably going to be the new continent. There's probably going to be some connections to other stuff. The villains that are not part of the expansion itself, but part of whatever story they want to set up, are probably going to be either someone new or related to someone we know, probably. I expect there to be enough connections to it not feeling completely isolated, but I expect them to also be like 90% new things, maybe 85%. 85% new things, and like 15% continuation of old stuff. But like, they pretty much wrapped everything up, so like, what else could they do besides introduce new stuff, right? You're the one who seeks an interview. I must say, I wasn't expecting to see the champion of Eorzea. I'm Nanachi Nonochi, the writer who made the request. Bin is kindly enough to accompany me for my interview. I can't thank you enough for taking the time out of your busy schedule to humor me. Come now, no need for thanks. Like everyone, I hold Louis Swan in the highest esteem. If you wish to know more about him, Olin Aubrey is always glad to oblige. Without further ado, then let us begin. My understanding is that you had dealings with Louis Swan. Could you please tell me the details? Well, as you know, our grand companies were formed thanks to the Circle of Knowing. But it wasn't until Dalamud began turning red that Louis Swan first appeared.
began with the word that an elderly Elysian man had come to Gridania, who held the key to vanquishing primals. Upon learning of this, I sent an adventurer to the Free Brigade to make contact with him. I later learned that the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder had done the very same. At that time, our companies weren't yet collaborating. Each one only thought to stay ahead of the others. The truth be told, at first we didn't think much of Louisoix, only that he was the leader of the scholars who studied peculiar prophecies. But when the adventurer reported back, our opinion on the man completely changed. With his spellcraft, Louisoix had opened the way to Ifrit's domain, and by the hand of dauntless adventurers, the Lord of the Inferno was brought down low. Alas, many defeats preceded that victory. It was reported that countless charred corpses lay strewn in the Bowl of Embers. Now, the mission also yielded a shocking revelation. Following the battle, Legatus Nail Van Darnus of the 7th Imperial Legion appeared and told the adventurer that the hour of reckoning was at hand, that Dalamud would soon fall and cleanse the land. That was when we realized that the Empire was behind the Red Moon's monopoly. Of course they would send the 7th Legion to cause something to fall from the sky. Thanks to Louisoix, you came to be aware of the media project. Still, it doesn't seem like you had much to act upon. As you say, afterwards we scrambled to learn all we could about the project. For a blessing, we had the cooperation of a Garlean defector, Zed Garland, whom you know well. He revealed the details of the project, that it utilized a transmission tower to pluck Dalamud from the heavens, all for the purpose of purging us savages from the realm. I wonder how much this quest changes if you played 1.0. I know that like everyone got a memory wipe, so I doubt there's a lot of changes, but I feel like there's probably room for something. I could continue telling what I know, but from this point on there's someone better suited than I am. If you're interested, I'd be glad to introduce you to this individual. What say you? But now, we'd be keen to speak with this person indeed. Very well. I'll send word to the Adder's Nest. You can take yourselves to Apkalu Falls. I will arrange for a meeting there. Go to such lengths to help us. I can't say how grateful I am. Not mention it. As I said, I hold Louisoix in the highest esteem. He was the one who brought our 3 nations together. Nothing would please me more than for him to be remembered. Well, it's past time I return to Ul'dah. I pray that the coming interview bears you fruit. Oh, it got foggy all of a sudden. Final area is always unexpected. Wonder where it'll be. Are they always unexpected though? I mean, I guess they're a couple of them are a little out there. I'm thinking of Stormblood and how it wasn't that insane. Maybe, I guess Shadowbringers definitely had its moments at the end, like the Tempest was a pretty big surprise. First you went underwater and then it's like, holy shit, an entire city down here. That I wasn't expecting. Maybe Stormblood's like the only one that didn't really have any crazy areas. Stormblood is like pretty tame, all things considered. Like you had mountains, and then you had more mountains, and then you had giant open field, and then you had water. I guess the water was kind of special because that was the expansion where they introduced diving. So you had like the whole underwater area. I guess that was something. But it was just water at the end of the day. And a little bit of swimming. Nothing crazy. Yeah, Azizla is pretty out there. Well, actually, I don't know. Like, okay, so Azizla as a whole, like a giant secret high-tech facility, sure. But as like a floating island, I was like, oh, okay, more floating islands. Like that was the 3rd floating island area in that expansion, because you had the peak, or where the Mughals were and the dragons were, and then you had like the whatever the other area was, the first area you go to, I forget the name.
So it's like, okay, more floating islands. So I guess for me, it didn't really stand out too much. I mean, it was cool seeing more Allegan shit, especially because it's like, that was still pretty early in the game, all things considered. So I guess there's that. And then what did ARR have? Mordona? Yeah, you know what? Mordona did feel pretty special compared to the rest of it, I have to even say. Like, it felt kind of Final Fantasy. Like, it felt a little magical, a little mystical. Like, everywhere else, it's just like, all right, forest, desert. Here's some mountains, kind of. Oh, and here's a snow area. And then you, like, end it off with, like, Mordona. Mordona looked pretty cool. Yeah, I guess it was only really Stormblood that was kind of, like, nothing. Hopefully we don't get another Stormblood in that regard, then. But you know what? What we've seen so far, and what they've shown off with Dawn Trail looks cool. I can't wait to explore the jungle. That jungle looks like that's the jungle I wanted. Was it Eastern Laminsa or is it Western? The opposite part of Costa del Sol, where Brave Flox is. I wanted that as like a whole thing. So it looks like we might be getting that. That was like one of the areas I wanted to expand. It was something like that. The lieutenant certainly has great respect for Louis Soir. And thanks to him, we have another promising interview. Come, let's head to Gridania, where the Archon has sojourned. What were some of the other areas they showed? Like, they showed off the starting city. They showed off the jungle. Didn't they show off another area? Or was that just a part of one of the other areas? I thought they showed off a third area. I think they revealed the city and they revealed two of the maps, two of the zones. Okay, where were we going? We were going to like... Oh yeah, we were going to like the waterfall, I think, right? Right? Gridania, yeah, so that's gonna be up here, right? Yeah, there it is. Can I click on it, please? Thank you. Oh, even this place is decorated. Whoa. I don't know if I've ever been here during a Rising. Because, like, the quests are always in Ul'dah. Huh. Yeah, I actually don't think I've been here. I mean, why would anyone go here? There's nothing to do here. The big mountainy area was that its own area, or was that just part of the jungle? Because I thought there was like, the way they described it was like the jungle was down below and then there was like mountains surrounding the jungle, and it seemed like to me it was all one map, because that's usually what they've been doing, is they've been splitting the maps into two distinct areas a little bit, kind of like how they did the Tempest and the city. This is the Paku Falls. A conspicuous lack of the creatures aside, it's quite a beautiful place. Now then, the person we're to meet should be along shortly. All three main cities and their housing wards are all decorated. Oh, are they? Huh. I didn't know the housing areas got decorations too. I was told there were those who wish to learn about Louis Soir, and who should be one of them but Lieutenant Omar. Well met. I'm Lieutenant Cyro Folk of the Order of the Twin Adder. Do you think they'll ever, like, add the other 4 ranks? I don't think they're ever gonna add those. They're just gonna sit there and taunt you. Never to be obtained. It's just like a real job. The Nanji Nononji at your service. Thank you for sparing the time to speak with us. I like how I did the salute because it's my company. I wonder if you, like, probably do the salute for whichever company you you speak to that you belong to. That's a nice little touch.
Think nothing of it. I must say, though, the Lieutenant Aubrey chose the perfect spot for the subject matter.
Louisoix spent much time in rumination here in the days before the calamity. We Gridanians being somewhat reserved by nature. At first, the citizens kept their distance. But in time, people warmed to him, patiently led an ear to their troubles, healing hurts and offering counsel, and gradually earned their trust. Nor the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. Louisoix spoke those words and lived up to them. It was the epitome of a Charlian sage. I recall myself being moved. Shortly after we had become aware of the Meteor Project, the hamlet of Quarrymill was attacked by the primal Garuda. Both soldiers and civilians were among the casualties. The Order of the Twin Adder moved to vanquish the primal, but we were not alone. Through Louisoix's meditation, we had the support of not only our sister grand companies, but capable adventurers in the realm over besides. Using an artifact known as the Vortex Feather, the Archon opened the way for a band of adventurers to sally forth into Garuda's turbulent domain, where they felled the fearsome being. Wait, what happened to that feather? Isn't that like the same feather we had to go and get again? To go and fight her again? Did everyone just forget about the feather? They lose it? Could have saved us a lot of trouble. World was at stake, you know? Upon her defeat, however, the primal's dispersed aether did not return to the land. Instead, it was absorbed into the Red Moon Dalamud. And when the Empire constructed a new base in Mordona, the Elder Seedseer saw the need for decisive action and put forth a proposal: formal reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, which had for so long lain dormant. The initial response from the other nations was lukewarm at best. They felt that the burden to be borne by each party was excessive. They were loath to do aught that would place them at a disadvantage against their rivals. But the revelation that a lunar transmitter had been erected in the Imperial base prompted a change of heart. The tower controlled Dalamud's descent. If it could be destroyed, then the Meteor Project would be forestalled. After having constantly been on the back foot, our nations were motivated to join hands, that we might strike a decisive blow against the enemy. Thus was the Eorzean Alliance reformed, as the Circle of Noin had hoped. At the same juncture, Louisoix was asked to join the Alliance as a tactician, and in that capacity he proved sage counsel to our heads of state. So, although he was first treated with wariness, Louisoix earned our trust through his actions, and paved the way to enduring cooperation between our nations. Indeed, were it not for him, we would all have perished divided. We owe Louisoix a great debt. Now then, I expect you might be interested to hear about the operation to destroy the lunar transmitter. But for that tale, I would recommend you seek out another, decorated soldier who actually took part in the operation. Though a hardened warrior, she is quite friendly and should be glad to regale you with her experiences. Did I send her word on your behalf? We'd be duly grateful. Very well. If you could take yourselves to Maelstrom Command in Limsa Lominsa, I shall see to it that she knows to expect you. With that, I shall take my leave. I pray that the biography is a success. Everyone has been more helpful than I had dared to hope. It seems Louisoix had quite the influence on others. The interview gave us some valuable insights into his character. I'm eager to see what we learn in the next. Come, let's head to Limsa Lominsa. Alright, off to Limsa. Where is that? There it is. Yeah, like, I feel like at this point, expecting them to ever add them is like pretty much a lost cause, simply because that's Realm Reborn content. They've just completely abandoned the idea of using the Grand Companies for anything anymore. Kind of a shame, but I mean, lore-wise, it wouldn't make a lot of sense. I feel. But there it is. Maelstrom Command. Shall we then? I don't know how they would make it work at this point. It's just, they're so far beyond this. Like these 3 groups are just afterthoughts now. Come in. Ever a sight for sore eyes? You must be Nananji. Iki at your service. I understand that you wish to hear about the operation to destroy the lunar transmitter. Indeed. I'm penning a biography of the Archon Louis Suave, you see, for which I'm interviewing people who had dealings with him. Truly appreciate your time. Oh, very welcome. I would be glad to assist you even if it wasn't a request from Lieutenant Fulk. Now then, to continue where he left off, it was shortly after the Eorzean Alliance was formed. Our scouts returned with word that the 7th Legion had activated the lunar transmitter in their fortress in Mordona. Now known as Castrum Sentry, the fortress was originally called Castrum Novum before the 14th restored and renamed it. It was in order to break through its defenses and destroy the transmitter that our 3 nations joined hands. We were determined to succeed. The strategy that Louis Suave proposed was elegant in its simplicity. While our main force drew the Garlean's attention with an all-out siege, an elite band of adventurers would infiltrate the Castrum and make for our objective. We'd entrusted adventurers with ridding us of the primals. Now we entrusted them with the very fate of Eorzea. I still remember the operation as if it was yesterday. Though we met with a fierce resistance, we fought more fiercely still. No matter the cost, we had to ensure that the adventurers had a chance to strike at the transmitter. And when the messenger arrived bearing word that they had succeeded, still makes my heart sore to recall that moment of triumph. That day, we learned that, by standing together, the people of Eorzea would oppose even the might of the Empire. It is no exaggeration to say that the victory paved the way for the Eorzea's future. Without it, there would have not been an Operation Archon. Alas, it wasn't all glad tidings. Though we destroyed the transmitter, Nael van Darnus appeared and claimed that he had no longer needed the device to bring down Dalamud. He himself had the power to do so. As long as Van Darnus lived, the threat of destruction remained. So, branding him an enemy to all life in Eorzea, the nations of the Alliance undertook a desperate manhunt. At length, they located him in Kurthus and sent their greatest warriors to hunt him down. Leading that formidable band was the adventurer whom they called the Warrior of Light. Though no records made of the fierce encounter, one thing is certain. At battle's conclusion, Nael van Darnus was brought low. My man's using invisible ink. Doesn't want anyone stealing his draft. As you know, however, our woes did not end with the White Raven, for Louis Suave and his disciples determined that Dalamud would continue to fall. In last-ditch bid to prevent the realm's annihilation, the Circle of Knowing issued a request to the Eorzean Alliance to secure the Cardinal Flats. Red Moon was expected to crash. It was no simple task, for the entirety of the 7th Legion had amassed in Cartano, but it was necessary in order to perform a ritual to stop Dalamud. Ritual that invoked the power of the 12. So was the Battle of Cartano was joined. I dare say you know how the tale continues. Everyone's shocked. The elder primal Bahamut emerged from Dalamud, eager to unleash his fury upon the realm. Aye. And though all bore witness as Louis Suave initiated the ritual, I don't remember what came to pass afterwards. Neither what happened to Bahamut, nor why the realm was reborn. A haze that affected the memories of the calamity. People remember events prior to that moment, yes? So, you know if anyone was near Louis Suave during the battle? Someone who may have spoken with him. Someone were near him, I'm afraid I do not know. He was atop a rise for the ritual while I was a good distance away on the front lines. My apologies. No, please don't apologize. Shared a wealth of information, I couldn't ask for more. Well, if you're satisfied, then so am I. That I shall return to my duties. I look forward to reading the biography when it's finished. I have a grasp of events leading up to the calamity, and yet... Oh, forgive me. I was deep in thought. No small part due to your help, I've managed to learn a great deal. There is still more that I wish to know. Might I trouble you to accompany me a little longer? If you're willing, please let me know. Oh, part 2. I'll continue accompanying me then. Wonderful. Come, let's head to the Drowning Wench to discuss our next move. Our research proceeds apace so far. We've even learned things not found in literature. But tell me, based on what you've heard from our interviewees, what is your opinion of Louis Soir? Oh, this is probably where there's like a special option if you met him in person. Others deserve more credit? Ooh. Yeah, that Louis Soir. He ain't nothing. Yeah, to be sure he says he teleported everyone to the future, but who cares about them? Bunch of cowards saying to live through the calamity. They got to skip over it. I agree. He possessed great leadership. If not, he couldn't have established a framework to realize his plans, no matter how brilliant they may have been. What struck me is how grateful the interviewees were to Louis Soir for bringing their nations together in cooperation. It was nothing short of necessary for our survival. And in knowing this, I can't help but wonder, in his capacity as a tactician, it seems to me he had done more than enough by devising a plan and facilitating its execution. He went far beyond that, risking life and limb on the front lines for a land not his own. Perhaps he needed to be there for that ritual. Perhaps he felt a sense of duty. Even so, as noble as it is to desire to help others, what good is it if you end up sacrificing yourself? What was it that compelled Louis Soir to go to Cartno? What went through his mind as the battle unfolded? In order to do his biography justice, I feel I need to know these things. Louis Soir had people near him at the time. Perhaps he shared words with them in his final moments. Words that could provide some insights. Where to begin searching for such individuals, assuming they exist? Sure, friends, by going up over here your conversation. It just so happens I know a bloke who's several among Louis Soir's guard at Cartno. Truly, you know someone who is with him? Aye, and as far as I'm aware, he wasn't keeping the fact a secret. It's for good measure, though. Why you wants to speak with him? Louis Soir's biography, eh? Well, in that case, I reckon the bloke would be willing to cooperate. Owen Gincomb's his name, and he was a lieutenant of Maelstrom. After Calamity, he's turned to adventuring so as to be a greater help to the common folk. Maelstrom of officer turned adventurer. We'd be most keen to speak with him, but where might he be found? When I dropped on the other day, he said he had business in the Morbid Dark Rocks. If you're lucky, he might still be there. Understood. We're in your debt. We can't let this chance pass us by, Bin. Let's take ourselves to the dry docks at once. Where's the dry docks? There they are. We're getting like the grand tour here. Right, where could Orn be? Hindsight, we should have asked what he looks like. Name would suggest he's a Midlander, but... Well, nothing for it but to make inquiries. Let's split up for the task and meet again here. I mean, we could just, like, go back and ask if you remember what he looks like. I'm sorry, but I've only just started helping out here. I'm still learning our customers' names. I couldn't say if the person you're after, but a man did come by earlier who appeared to be an adventurer. Brought an Emilia Lily that we're currently trialing. We're trialing? Wait, is he buying drugs? What the hell are you selling there? Where are we going? In here? No? How's this circle? Oh, in here. Ah, look at that. Look at this secret passage. Oh, there you are. Looking for own Gwyncum, you say? Don't know anybody by that name, I'm afraid. I did walk by an unfamiliar fellow just now, though, over by the mark of the spinner. He had a flower in his hand, so he caught my eye. Oh, that might be the person we're looking for. Wait, no, that's not it. It's over here. I don't even know where that goes. Some dungeon I don't remember. On. Well, as it happens, I spoke with him just earlier. Said he wanted to buy flowers, so I directed him to a vendor. Not sure where he is of now, though. You have an inkling as to where Orin might be. Time to rejoin Nananji. I do? Oh, I can't wait to hear this. I can't wait to hear what I think Orin might be, because I would love to know what I think where Orin might be. There you are, Ben. Were you able to learn anything? The man who could be Orin bought a Nemea Lily, then went to the mark of the spinner. If we hurry there, we might be able to find him. Let's go. Well, I'm glad I was keeping track of events, because I sure as hell wasn't. Where is this mark of the spinner? Nice little secret beach down here. Completely untouched, because how the fuck would you get out? You'd have to do some serious rock climbing to get in and out of here. Ah, here we go. Oh, here. Have we gone here for like the raids? I don't remember if we have yet. Have we fought this guy yet? Or is he gonna be in the third part? I don't remember who we fought. They all kind of blended together. I don't remember who was who. I know we fought like the Ishgardian one, and then we did like the Alamegan one. I don't remember if we fought this guy. Maybe we did come here. I don't remember. Because there's only like a few of these around. Because there's like this one, there's one in Mordona. And then there's one in Ishgard. Or Kurthis at least. I think there was a fourth, but I don't remember where it was. I don't remember what their like original I think the original purpose, from what I understand, is they're used for when you get married. Because there's like a quest associated with that, but otherwise they just sit here, and the only other time they ever get used was for the Myths of the Realm raid series. I'm begging your pardon, sir, but are you Lieutenant Orm Gwyncum? I haven't been a lieutenant for years, but that's me. What can I do for you? I realize this is sudden, but... So you're reading Louis Suave's biography, and you want to hear my account as someone who was near on hand at Cartano. Must be a reason that you're here too. Warrior of Light who led us to victory in Operation Archon. Very well. I'll tell you my tale. Now then,
Where to begin? As you know, the battle was fought over the land where Dalamud was expected to fall. In the beginning, neither side was able to gain the upper hand. When the Imperials deployed their Magitech armor, our ranks were thrown into disarray. Those charged with protecting Louisoix like me could only watch the carnage from afar. Though our forces managed to hold out thanks to the adventurers' contingent, sustained grievous casualties. But the real tragedy was what followed. Dalamud hurled towards us. It began shredding fragments of itself before finally bursting open to unleash the primal Bahamut. As all below looked on in shock, the battle completely forgotten, Bahamut took wing and spewed fire all over the land. Men in Magitech armor alike were set ablaze and sent flying like so many insects. I only realized I had stopped breathing when a commanding voice broke my trance. "Done enough," Louisoix told us. "Now fly. Fly and save yourselves." Like my fellow guards, I wanted to remain. Couldn't charge into battle beside my comrades. At the very least, I would do my duty here and protect Louisoix to the last. But upon seeing us standing there, not making a move, Louisoix smiled and spoke thus. "If you would give your lives protecting something, then protect my hopes. Every soul who lives to determine their own fate is source of hope, broad and brilliant. So live, I bid you. Be among those who bear the light for others to follow." Those words awakened us to a greater purpose. If there was any hope in my living, then I would live as Louisoix bid. No matter what, I would survive. So, together with my fellows, I began making my retreat. Alas, we hadn't gotten far when an explosion erupted and sent us sprawling. I struggled to my feet just in time to see the enormous, menacing silhouette of Bahamut looming over Louisoix. The next instant, he was enveloped in light, and that was the last I remember of him. We saw his final moment. Amidst the lights, he looked to be smiling. What he was thinking in that moment, I couldn't say. One thing is certain. All of us were alive thanks to him. Following the command, it was reported that Louisoix had defeated Bahamut and set about the land's miraculous regeneration. Do you believe this is the truth? Every soul who lives to determine their own fate is a source of hope. What we've learned has reaffirmed my belief, Abin. The belief that Louisoix is not an all-powerful savior one reads about in tales, merely an ordinary man. That man never forsook Eorzea. No, he stood for this realm to the last. He and countless other brave souls, and saved it from becoming a scorched waste. Against unimaginable adversity he fought, and at the cost of his life paved the way to a brighter future for us all. The least I can do in return is tell his story. Spread his message that, where there is life, there is hope. Thanks to your account, I believe I found an angle for the biography. Really grateful. Would you care to offer a prayer as well? The prayer that the light of hope which Louisoix preserved shall ever burn bright. I mean, I could just go and deliver the message straight to him if you want. We're kind of like buddy-buddy, you know. Don't need to pray. I know they enjoy it and all, but like, if you got something you want to say, I could just go tell him. Allow me to thank you again for recounting your experiences to us. Nay, this is I who owes you thanks for giving me the chance to share Louis Suave's words. All these years I've avoided speaking of the moment of his passing out of respect. But it is not due to take the tale to my grave. Through his biography, it is my hope that his spirit will live on in all of us. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I shall resume my pilgrimage to the marks. Wherever your travels take you, I shall be praying for your safety. Nimia lilies, symbol of safe passage. As Louis Suave stood there in Cartsno, I wonder if he likewise prayed for someone's safety. At any rate, these interviews have yielded everything I'd hoped for and more. Come, let's return to Ul'dah. I'll have your reward for you at Ul'dah at the Hall of Flames. I'm like mildly tempted to just murder this group of fireflies for no good reason other than I can. They wouldn't even see it coming. It would be a swift death. There you are. I ended up troubling you longer than I had intended, but it was a truly fruitful series of interviews. How fortunate that we could hear from those who lived that fateful time. While I still have many questions, the biography is beginning to take shape in my mind. I also feel as though I've attained a measure of closure. Louis Suave fought simply as one of us, and he made the ultimate sacrifice that hope might endure. This I've come to realize and appreciate thanks to everyone's heartfelt testimonies. Now then, last but not least, I'd like to ask you for your thoughts on something. According to Owen, Louis Suave smiled in his final moment. As he was enveloped in light, what do you imagine he held in his mind? Probably another spot where there's a secret option. I see. I appreciate your thoughts. As I pen the biography, I'll be certain to remember your words. Well, sad as it is, it's time for us to part ways. I'll set to work on a draft, and I won't rest until the biography goes to print. Thank you for all your help, my friend. I couldn't have come this far without you. The man, the myth, the legend. What do we get? Framer's kit. Finally, something I can use on my adventure plate. And not like the portraits that change every time I touch so much as lay a finger on my gear. Is it a plate design, perhaps? Oh, there it is. That's pretty fancy. That's like almost too fancy, but I do kind of like it. I think I'll save it. Plate frame, portrait frame. These have like their own things? No, it seems like all the options are probably just part of the preset. Does the portrait itself get any, or is that like a different set of framing stuff? No, I guess that's like a different framing thing. By the looks of it. Yeah, because there's like a whole bunch of frames I bought from EVP, but they were all just for like the portrait itself. Well, that's a nice little present. I like that actually a lot. Need some more like really good ones. Don't really get a whole lot of them. A lot of the ones you can unlock through stuff are kind of basic. Don't really get like a lot of cool ones like that through quests. At least we got something. I think that's kind of it. I don't think I had really anything else planned. If there's anything I forgot that I wanted to do tonight, I'll probably try and remember to do it when we do 6.5, which is like 3 weeks from now or so, I think. So not too far away. Although, I don't know how much stuff there will be for 6.5. I may wait a little longer for the Halloween event and then just do a stream with the Halloween event and 6.5 all in one. That might be what happens. I'm not sure. So expect either a stream when 6.5 comes out of this game, or a stream when the Halloween event, which I'm certain won't be too long after, also comes out, and then we'll do it and 6.5. Fall Guys is not 6.5, it's 6.5x. Oh yeah, it was like 6.51, right? That's fine. I mean, like, I do 6.5 for the story, obviously.
If I have to do more streams after that, then that's fine. I'll just do another one. Maybe the Halloween event comes with like Fall Guys stuff. Who knows? I'll see. Whatever, there'll be. I'm streaming this whenever content comes out. That's what I do. So expect streams of this whenever new content for stuff comes out. Do I have what? Why is my stuff about to die? No, okay. I'm healed. I'm good. But this was good. I like that mount. It's nice we get a mount from an event for once. Although I guess we kind of got one. Get one kind of recently. I guess there was the Christmas one. I guess that would have been the last event mount. Was the reindeer or caribou, moose, whatever you want to call that thing. I think that was probably the last event mount that we got. Yeah, I don't think there was one since then. That was a nice little event. I mean, the Rising's always pretty story heavy and not really gameplay heavy. But I did like the minigame. That minigame was really fun. I'm almost tempted to play it again, if I didn't beat it already. Yeah, the story for 6.5 is always split between the two, but 6.5 is supposed to have a trial and dungeon, I believe. So, I mean, it's gonna have full content. I'm not waiting until January to do another stream of this. You crazy? No, we do 6.5 and then we do another one with 6.55, and then whenever Dawn Trail comes out, I'll be there day and date. Well, Dawn Trail, maybe the patches won't be like the day they come out, but Dawn Trail, you guarantee, I guarantee I'm gonna be there the day it starts. There will be a stream that night. I want to be there for day one of Dawn Trail. I don't care when it is. I'll move other things around if I have to start up Dawn 7.0 14 streams. I mean, not technically first expansion. You have to remember, I have had this game since before Heavensward. I just never played it. And I was playing this when Endwalker came out. I just wasn't able to be part of it. So technically yes, but actually no. I regret not playing it all those years ago. I played it to like level 20, 30-ish. Like whenever I started streams, that was basically me starting the game up again for the first time in like 5 years. Wherever that was. I think it was like just after the level 15 quests and actually gain access to things. So yeah, it wasn't like that far in. But I already had like a couple hundred hours because of course I did. But yeah, I think for tonight this will be it. There will be either one or two of these streams during October. I'll try and make some room for it because of course, you know, I've got a whole schedule of stuff for October. I'm not ready to release it yet. I'm still trying to like figure out the exact order I want to do things, but I think it'll be pretty fun. There still isn't a PS1 Haunted demo disc. I don't think there is going to be one this year, but I found a replacement. So there will be something similar. You can expect that at least. There's at least that. There's going to be one big game that should take up most of the month, and then I have a couple smaller ones that I want to play as well. So I think it'll be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to playing some of that stuff. Doing expansion when it's new is a great experience. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, the patches were fun. Seeing people do the patch stuff when it comes out is always a fun time. I can't wait to see what a whole expansion is gonna be like. There'll be a whole swath of dungeons no one's gonna do. When I did 6.4, actually being there and like no one knew what this dungeon was, and it's like everyone was new to it. I haven't felt that since like I was doing Realm Reborn stuff, because like ARR, you know, you constantly get people who are new to the game and don't know what the fuck they're doing. But it's like you going through like a brand new dungeon on a new patch, and it's like you're guaranteed everyone's new at this. And like I remember like with the first boss on the Aether Font, it was like, yeah, no, we still haven't figured out how to dodge the second icicle attack. And then it finally occurred to me, it's like, wait a second, you can just stand in this one spot and it's guaranteed. I had to rescue a few people to try and get them given the hint, but you know, and then given another weekend, it's like, well, everyone's got it figured out now. And now everyone's speed running the thing because it's like 10 weeks in and everyone's got like the best gear. It's a cool progression. I can't wait to see that for like an entire dungeon, for entire expansion. An EX before Endwalker ends? I don't know. Depends if I get around to it. I haven't really felt the desire or need to. Because like I'm busy crafting. I'm currently like farming the shit out of rival wings. Trying to get Moogle tomes. Although I'm probably going to like, eventually I'll probably stop doing rival wings and do a couple more dungeons just to mix it up a bit. I need, how many did I say I still need? I still need 326 tomes. I'm currently at, how many am I at? 1,324 tomes. So still a little ways to go. So I'm probably gonna like do rival wings and then I might do a couple more dungeons. I'm mostly excited, at least with this upcoming patch, the conclusion of the Myths of the Realm storyline, because I was looking forward more to that than the Pandemonium stuff. The Pandemonium stuff was like fine, I guess, but I want to see the conclusion of this because I have no idea what this is gonna be at this point. I barely remember what happened last time, but I'm sure there'll be a very nice recap at the start, like there usually is when in the Alliance raids. At least there was in the previous one, so I'm expecting this to be the same. Been very lukewarm about the MSQ and post-patch. Really? I don't know. I'm liking it so far. I'm excited to see where it goes. There was a teaser they showed a teaser image of what's gonna happen in 6.5, and I won't say it, maybe in case people didn't want to see it, but I was like, holy shit, they did it. They do the thing. And what that implies, the implications that opens for what I would imagine is going to be maybe not Dawn Trail, but going forward, and what maybe the story they're going to try and explore, it opens some things up. There's some things they can do, and maybe they will even touch on them in Dawn Trail, but I don't think so. I think Dawn Trail is going to just kind of be its own thing. It's going to be the Heavensward, and then we're going to get like another Stormblood where it's kind of expanding the new plot. And it won't be until like the third one where they're just like, all right, here is everything. Huge lore dump, and now shit's gonna get real again. And then we'll just end it off with another Endwalker at like level 140 or something. That's my prediction for what they're gonna do. But I know everyone's saying that like the 6.x series is kind of its own self-contained thing, but I don't think it's fully self-contained. There's no way that anything that's happening here is going to have no ramifications going forward. That's just not, that would be stupid. That would be ridiculous. So I'm sure this is definitely opening up to things. They're always moving forward. They're always like unlocking new stuff that they can work with. So I'm personally enjoying the story a lot. I like the bosses. The dungeons were kind of cool. I think Aetherfont was maybe a little on the easy side, at least for like healing wise compared to the previous two. I'm hoping the next one's a little more challenging in that regard. Because like doing Aetherfont, it's like it's pretty much brain dead for healing because the bosses are so slow. Like the bosses in that one, they take forever to do anything. But then I like go back and play 6.3, 2, and 1's dungeons, and it's like, oh wait a second, right? These ones actually require me to do shit. So I'm hoping 6.5 is a little better in that regard. But I'm still looking forward to it. I mean, I'm always down for a new story. They're going to have to do something that... Yeah, I know, again, it's supposed to be standalone, but I feel like there's going to be some sort of tie-in with 7.0 somehow. They're going to do something. Even just like a small morsel to tip them off to be like, we're going to the south on a treasure hunt. For fun, and totally not because something terrible is gonna awaken and happen again, and we're gonna repeat this whole process yet again, even if we don't know it yet. But there'll be something. We got that letter. Wait, what letter? Was there a letter at the end of 6.4 that I forgot about? I don't remember what letter that was. I don't have that letter, right? Your member's got a letter. Wait, really? I don't remember that. But maybe that's like, maybe that's the treasure hunt. Maybe they're already going to get set up. They're getting a head start. Can't believe those guys. They're gonna get to the treasure first. Can't believe them. They're cheating. They're probably already on a boat right now. Meanwhile, we're out here busy trying to stop the 13th from merging with the 1st. You know, the thing that the Asians failed to do. And these guys are going off on a treasure hunt without me. Wait, that's a meme? You just linked a meme. I can't believe you just linked a meme. How dare you link a meme? The link doesn't even work. The link is broken, so it's okay. I can't even click on the link. If I click on the link, it just gives me a 404. There we go. Oh, I've seen that meme. Okay, now I remember. I do remember this scene though. I remember what the source of that meme is though. I do remember that. Well, that could be a letter that they opened up in 6.5. Maybe it's a letter for 7.0. It'll probably be open in 6.5 and be like, hey, we got a proposition for you down here. I don't remember what that country was called. It was probably something from there. Like, I heard you guys like adventuring. Boy, we have an adventure for you. It's gonna be a fun expansion. It's what we wanted from the 6.x stuff. They started with a treasure hunt and then it immediately turned into, oh, yeah, let's just like crack a hole in reality. I miss my boyfriend. I want to crack a hole in reality. Can you help me get back to my boyfriend in another dimension? And we had nothing better to do. What were you gonna say? No? Anyways, that's enough for today. I know I missed some other streams this week. I'll see how we go. If I need to like do catch up stuff, then I might try and squeeze a few extra streams in next week or something maybe. But I'll see how we do with progress next week. I don't know how much more Kingdom Hearts 3 there is. I don't know if we're like halfway through or what. But I feel like we're a decent chunk of the way through. It's not like Kingdom Hearts games are super long. But if I need to do an extra stream or two of something, then yeah, sure, I'll try and figure something out. But for the most part, streams will just be back to normal. We'll do some Guacamelee Monday. I'll finish Sonic 2 and 3 on Tuesday, and we'll do Kingdom Hearts on Wednesday. And if I need to throw something on Friday, then I'll do that as well. But in the meantime, I hope everyone enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.